All right, greetings everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. I am doing all right. Yet another day on call. I think it's supposed to be a little bit further. There we go. Yet another day on call, but it went relatively smooth, so I have no complaints. Spent a little time with the fam, got a little bit of work done. All in all, it was a good day. How about the rest of you? Larger, what's going on, man? What's up, Ultron? Halsey, how are you, dude? What's up, Travis? Sorry to hear that you're feeling sick, dude. What's up, Ryan? How are you, man? How's everybody? How was your Sunday? How was your Sunday? We are back again with Kingmaker. Still making our way through Act 2. I finished with Troll Trouble, and so now it's just about clean up and doing some kingdom management until it's time for us to start on Season of the Bloom, which of course should be very interesting. You should call your doctor. You can call your doctor, Ultron, or you should get a psychiatrist. You can. There's a website actually, BetterHelp, that will allow you to quickly connect with a therapist who can kind of do an assessment and assist you with that. Absolutely, and I would recommend that you don't wait. That you do that ASAP. If you're feeling that way, if you wanna, and you feel like you want to get some help, then absolutely go get yourself some help. Don't wait. What's up, James? Sunday was all right, snowed in again, but got to play Pathfinder with some buddies before taking a nap. Nice. Awesome. What's up, Sarah Bunday? Restream came in. Things like does the robot. Hey, look, man. The psycho chicks need love, man, and somebody's got to take care of it. Quan, what's up, man? Appreciate you signing up with me over on Twitch, dude. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great stream. Love your content. I appreciate it, dude. Glad you've been enjoying the content, man. Been feeling weird lately and having certain thoughts on then yeah, absolutely, Ultron. Reach out, man. Reach out, get signed up, sit down and talk with somebody and help them unpack what's going on. Don't just sit with it. There's no reason you have to do that. If for whatever reason, I think there's a cost with BetterHelp. If you can't handle that cost, make an appointment with your doctor. Make an appointment with your doctor. Sit with them and say, hey, this is how I've been feeling. This is what's been on my mind. What do you all recommend? What can you do for me? All right. And then whatever recommendation your doctor gives, actually follow them. Actually follow through with them. You know, you have to care enough about yourself to decide you want to do more. BetterHelp is what helped me, so I recommend getting help. So there you go. Travis over on YouTube said he's been using BetterHelp to try to handle some of the things going on with him, and he's found it useful. So absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yep, no problem, Ultron. What's up, Baras? How are you, dude? Let's see. Perception. And what's the deal?
That is not
to the bank of, whoops, to the bank of Thor River. Where is that exit? Can I get out here? Yes, I can, it looks like. What up, Toxic? How are you, dude? You're not late, man. You're right on time. Good to see you. And always explore your Susurus plan to see what they'll cover. Absolutely, yep. Be clear on what they will or will not help you with, so you don't put yourself in a bad bind. Whoa, 7-stream streak for you, Toxic? That's awesome, man. I appreciate you, dude. Glad you've been enjoying the content, man. The Thorn River. Which one is that? This is the Thorn River. And so where am I supposed to be going? They said the end of the Thorn River. Oh, here we go. All right, Thorn River Bank. Which side allows us to get? Hey, it's this one. Beautiful. Then setting up my MSI Claw 8 AI Plus. Nope, I got no idea what that is. I'm gonna have to look at my own specs because every time I try to stream both horizontal and vertically, it goes poorly, and I honestly have no idea why. I feel like based upon my internet speed and the specs of my computer that I should be able to do both without an issue, but that's obviously not working out. And I'm gonna have to figure out why. I might have to do some upgrades myself faster than I had planned to. But if you need someone to talk to, just really reach out. Yep, I agree, Pharaoh. It's not a replacement for professional help, but if for whatever reason you can't get that or you don't feel comfortable with that, reach out. Absolutely. It's like the Steam Deck, but Windows based. So let's should quit doing vertical. Nah, I gotta do vertical because YouTube will show vertical streams in places and areas where it won't show horizontal streams. So it's like another very good way to advertise your channel. I didn't realize how powerful that was, so I gotta figure it out. What's up, Thor? How are you, man? I gotta figure it out somehow, some way. What's up, Matt?
Applause, please.
In due time.
Hope both of you are doing well. Do, do, do.
Applause, please.
Strong people ask for help. Absolutely. We'll post some pics for you in Discord. You can put them in general toxic. Was ambushed by the restart monster. I understand the feeling, even though this restart isn't what I would actually prefer.
Approaching.
Yeah, let's go. Should be getting my ties back tomorrow. Oh, nice. New glasses. And then the rest of the money in the bank. Sounds like a good decision to me. It's awesome. Beautiful. Y'all are all down. And there we go. Boom, boom. Uh-oh. Got the girl back on her feet. Animating the dead. Why did you attack us? The girl should not die. Chaotic good. Oh, how do you like it? New Game Plus Avowed. How do you like it, Lordrin? What's up, Argo? Is this still the Paladin run? It's been a long time since I've been there. What's up, man? Actually, I had to replay Kingmaker because the first run got bugged out at the end. So it's essentially still the same run, but I'm skipping all the dialogue, trying to get up to the where I was as quickly as possible. We'll hunt to them. Everything points to this. Must be made. All right. Yep, this. Return to the capital. Talk to Enio, who will already be gone.
All according to plan.
All according to plan.
On
Boom, boom. I said just that back? Okay, fine.
Follow my lead.
And we're good now. What's up, Excelsior? How do you post things in Discord? You just go into the Discord, pick a channel, and then put whatever you want there. If you do the exclamation point Discord thing, it'll give you the link. If you don't know the link to access it, it's good, especially as it lets me pick up new talents and skills. Yeah, they added more talents and skills, right? How is Avowed after the big update? Supposedly it's quite good. I haven't been able to check it out myself yet. I've been wondering if that's the playthrough we should do instead of Cyberpunk 2077. Do some Avowed New Game Plus. Sword and Shield with musket building Avowed, having a lot of fun. That's awesome, dude. Playing as a dwarf in Avowed makes you literally look up at other players. That probably took a lot of work for them to set up. A lot of work. Da-da-da-da-da. What up, David? How are you, man? I agree. Nasal decongestant spray does work wonders indeed.
In due time.
Indeed. Let's do a soft. And all right, farewell. And then where's any come on, man. Only problem I have with the new race options is there's no reactivity. I heard about that. Very unfortunate. Yeah, because they said the narrative team is already working on other things. Let me know your thoughts on the product when you finish streaming later. Use Hardwork's legacy as a first benchmark. Nice. And run on high and maintain a steady 60 frames per second. Nice. That sounds awesome, dude. Yep, I will check it out. Hey, see bugs like that. Also, I remember my only unfair last Aslanti run almost died to swarms with ability damage. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Sorry about the call of the day. All good, Travis. Chilling, enjoying your Sunday. Nice. Glad to hear it, David. Doo-doo-doo.
I need to catch my breath.
Oops. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, yeah, I didn't have a choice but to fail that, so yeah, it's no problem. 100 hours and all the way at the end too, so would have been a heartbreaker to lose there.
I tire.
So you were able to do as last as Lanty run successfully? I found my Aldi maintains a marinated pork that is amazing and cheap. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I've never done that last as Lanty run, Argo. That's cool. I'm glad you were able to finish
That
it.
is not far.
Do I need to talk to you? Come on now. Do you like it? One who might have, oh crap. I need to find all the people who have your armor. Okay. And then your stuff. And your stuff is good. Okay, now what's the deal? Was divided into 3 parts and sold to 3 different merchants. The pieces must be reclaimed so that dragon can restore the armor. South Gnaw marches, but a skilled blacksmith might be able to restore it, and it doesn't give you any clues as to where this armor is. And I don't remember where it was. I'm just checking here just off GP, and no, it's not here. Oh crap. Did I accidentally sell? Damn, I think I did. I need to check on that. Oh wait, is this it? Emerald necklace. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't sell that emerald necklace because I knew they had given it to me. Where is this crap? I just confidently say, what's up, Scott? I can confidently say I have 100% achievements and currently trying to do the same in rap, but I can't recall exactly where I'm at, but it's definitely near the end as well. I don't have 100% achievements in either game, to be honest with you. Pog. I won't say it's Doom. I think Xbox might be here for some rough sailing. Yeah. What's up, young blood? Is a necromancer worth playing in Kingmaker? I don't think so. I don't think it's all that great. It can be amazing in Wrath of the Righteous because you can combine it with Lich. But in this game, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no, it's not all that hot. Oh, you know what? We should probably rest here. Oleg's the capital and the secluded lodge. The secluded lodge was down here somewhere, right? Yep. So yeah, I should probably go ahead and rest here. Okay. Thanks, Lordrin. What's up, Halifax? The Norse ending was cool. The game started bugging even harder towards the end, so it was kind of a thing where I was happy for it to end, ready for it to be done. But I had a fun time with it while we were playing. I don't regret that playthrough at all. I don't regret it at all. I got a review coming out tomorrow. Your lodge is on Oleg Pulse to the south. Yep. Just stay up any longer. Take care, Travis. Have a good one, dude. All right. Wow. Over one day. All right, fine. Whatever. Let's just do it. Let's do it. What is that? Oh, the mud bowl. And no, I'm not interested. Thank you. Boom. Into there. So Thor overall Travis says he disagrees with me regarding whether or not Necromancer is powerful or worth playing in Kingmaker. Why do you disagree? What path would you take, Thor?
Follow me.
I'd like to see your wares. And gauntlets. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. And let's spend a 9 here and get a cheaper deal on that. Beautiful. And we feel all better. A necro could be fun because summons are always fun. But the thing is, the necromancer doesn't get anything automatically that makes the summons more powerful. And the summons aren't really great just on their own. You have to put in some real effort to make them great. And usually what makes them better is investment in conjuration, because conjuration gives you the feats that allows the summons to be more powerful. But if you're focusing on being a necromancer, then obviously taking a bunch of points in conjuration becomes counterproductive. So what is this? Oh, Mud Bowl, right. We're here, so we might as well do this, sure. You have a mod that increases the character speed or something? They seem faster than what I remembered. Nope. But remember, they go faster in certain areas. So when you're on flat grasslands, it'll go fast. If we're in like a mountain type area, it's going to go slower. But Necros are also spellcasters. That's true. So Necro spells, and they are fun. They're fun, but I don't feel like they're especially powerful compared to any of the other spell schools. In fact, I feel like necromancy feels weaker compared to the other schools. Boo-boo! Bag of Tricks and Toybox do have the ability to increase travel and non-combat movement. Yep, that's true. I just haven't activated it. I mean, technically, I don't need this crap, but we're here, so we might as well pick it up.
In due time.
Is direction of travel determining speed to run in straight line on the map? This is why we play Draw Steel Summoner. When I play Draw Steel, I'm absolutely going to be a summoner. Can't wait. I'm either going to be a summoner or a paladin. One of the two. One of the two. And I'm looking forward to it.
All according to plan.
I hope we get some recipes that make use of this or something like that. All right. Common Disintegrate or Veil of the Banshee. Veil of the Banshee is great, but it's also a cone, so it's very hard for you to direct it. So I don't feel like it's useful if you're playing real time with pause. Like if you're gonna play turn-based all the time and carefully aim the cone every time you use it, then yeah, it's viable. But for somebody like me, and I feel like most people who are familiar with Kingmaker and or Wrath of the Righteous, you're going to spend the majority of the game in real time with pause and only go into turn-based when you feel like you absolutely have to. And in that case, Wail of the Banshee isn't nearly as good. It's kind of... Really, you would say draw steals like play at Yu-Gi-Oh? You summon basic minions every turn and can eventually sacrifice them to summon stronger ones. Ooh. Sounds interesting. There's a reason I like playing blaster casters. I also in tabletop like the admixture evocation subschool. Exactly. Blasters, you could go real time with pause, no problem, all day. Puzzled. We'll accept the offer and send Restov the year's taxes. We'll also improve the road in the post. There we go. I feel turn-based is the way to play this game. We had this combo, right? You pretty much always play in turn-based, but keep in mind, turn-based was only added with a mod. In the original, in 1.0, this game was strictly real-time with pause. You didn't even have the option for turn-based. So it's actually the other way around. The way you're supposed to play the game is real-time with pause, but some modders put in some effort and added the turn-based option, and then Owlcat was like, you know what? They kind of have a point. And I'm glad that happened, because I absolutely love being able to switch back and forth between the two modes at will. Where that amulet? Yep, keep the amulet, but you can sell that, sell that, sell that. And I don't think there's anything else we want to sell. Beautiful. We'll get all that up out of there. And then let's go ahead and put this amulet in storage. So now we've got the emerald and the emerald necklace both sitting in storage. And did they say the sweet teeth are back? I got to check on the sweet teeth. Love the real-time pause too. I'm sure. It's amazing. All right. He still can't create anything for me, unfortunately. All right, we'll go ahead and take a rest here. What's your favorite draw steel class, Quintek? That mixture allows you to change fire, cold, shock, or acid damage without adjusting the spell level. Yeah, I think I play something that had access to it. Then like being able to on the fly use scorching ray to hit a fire immune enemy with cold damage. Cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. All right, problem taken care of. And we got projects. We want a road, and he would have to be the one to do it, and I want him to get the rank up, so that's gonna have to wait. Events are empty. Region other. Okay, so this is 4, right? And oh crap, that's what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to be getting old boy's armor, so let's get his armor stuff together. I forgot about that. They keep distracting me from being able to just focus on improving my stuff. Has returned to her craft. Why did this not come out of my quest log? I'm gonna have to visit her again and see if there's something else that needs to be done. Okay, that's it. That is it. So now let's go visit. What's his name? Boom, 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 doom, doom, doom. Somebody asked me in yesterday's stream if I was going to be playing Zero Paradise, and I originally said yes. What's up, Arisham? How are you, dude? Good to see you. I looked at it, and the answer is actually going to be no, because I thought the game was being created by one of the other companies, but it's actually being created by Zom, and I feel like Zom pretty much shit on everybody who was originally involved with making Disco Elysium. I'm not really jazzed about trying to give them any exposure or help out what they're doing. Like, and we'll see if the game even comes out. If the full game comes out, I'm probably going to end up playing it, because some of the devs who are currently with Zom have said that the involvement of the people who left in making the game great has been overblown, and that there's a lot of people still with the developer who played an integral part in making Disco Elysium what it was, and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if I really believe them, but I am going to go ahead and play the full version of the game to see if I feel like, okay, hey, maybe you are correct, but I'm probably not going to bother with the demo. We'll see. Oleg, let's go. Man, I cannot wait until I can teleport. That'd be very, very useful. Did you know that Arcane Archer and Arcane Trickster are the only tabletop prestige classes with an archetype? What do you mean, Argo? There's a 3.5 meta magic I love called Searing Spell. It ignores fire resistance and treated immunity as half damage. Creature with a cold trait took double damage. Nice. You are doable. Okay, and that's done. Sorcerer Pyromancer build, real fun. Sounds like it. What's up, Owen? That's what I said when the other commentator mentioned the game. It's not even made by any of the ex-devs. It's just the same owner. Exactly, Owen, and that's my concern. And everything I've heard says that the folks who were involved in making Disco Elysium great have just been completely shit on. And so it's hard for me to justify playing that game and giving it any publicity again. So when the full game comes out, we'll see how things go. You all know it's hard for me to resist a CRPG, but for now, it's not even a complete product. I'm comfortable with not bothering, for now at least. For now. Fuck Zom across the board, in my opinion. Especially after watching the no-clip documentary on the making of Disco Elysium. You know, a couple of people have mentioned that to me. I haven't watched it yet. I donated to the Kickstarter for Hope Town, and honestly, I feel like there are potentially some problems there as well. We'll see. I'm hoping I didn't get screwed out of my money, but I might end up doing a video on that. I'm still doing some investigation, but things are looking a little bit weird. A little bit weird. You know, class F archetypes that replace class abilities, they have those as well. And it also adjusts the prereqs for those prestige classes. Oh, wow. That's interesting. No, I didn't know that. Did not know that.
I'm tired.
Homie, here you go. There you go. All right, don't bother me for quite some time. You understand? And okay, now finally we should be able to go back here and rank up some of our people, and then once the rank ups are finished, if we still have time, we'll see about taking Silver Lake. Censor is the paladin equivalent. They are heavily themed around divine wrath and judgment. Nice. All right, we in here, and then throne room, and we're not tired yet, so no need to rest. It's beautiful. Boom, boom. Let's come down here. Let's check this one more time. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Before we do this, let me make sure Sweet Teeth are all good, because I would prefer that I don't fail that damn quest this time. So let's see if we can avoid that. Boom. But I'm pretty sure they should still be out on a mission. And besides, we got a while before the quest comes that would knock them all out. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I believe they're measuring the lake, Matt. But I feel like the journal doesn't necessarily do a good job of letting you know when they're back. Yeah, task. Yeah, wait until the lake has been measured. It doesn't. I feel like it doesn't give a check mark on it until you've already checked in with them. Do 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 do. Boo do do. All right, we're good. Actually, we'll just go ahead and rest. B-Star class is also close to release. It's basically Conan with a pet. Now that sounds amazing. So that sounds like Mad Dog to me. I might have to go that direction because that would be fun. I'd probably play Beastheart as Amiri. That'd be fun.
As it should be.
All right, now. Let's do a full save here just in case it's destroyed. Use the rope. Boo, boo, boom. Boom. Come on. All right, now rank ups until we can't rank up no more. And then what? Faith and loyalty. Faith and hey, you know what? We'll go ahead and give it a whirl. And then once the rank ups are done, we will take Silver Lake. Like I'd play like Batman from Off-World with Warwolf. Nice. How do you fail Sweet Teeth? I've sent them on every available task and I don't know what to do with them now, but the quest is still there. There's a final task that they have to do that you can't unlock until you went to Varnhold. But if you don't finish all of their tasks by the time you get to a certain point in the sister's quest, it just automatically fails and won't let you do anything else. Extremely annoying, as you can probably imagine. Do, 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 do. As where he has a lucrative, he wants to establish a trade route. Okay. I hope this isn't the one where I have to go see him. Yeah, grind, leave the items with it's saying. We've no right to interfere. There we go. Sure, no problem. Let's see. Newest. Invite you to visit Varnhold. I wonder, is there a time limit on this? I'm not interested in going there right now, but I don't know if there's a time limit before he'll be like, well, I guess you weren't interested in stopping by. Because right now I'm really kind of in the middle of something, dude. I want to get these rank ups done. What's up, Picardin? I didn't even realize that was you. How are you, dude? I'm going to wait until we get trade agreement with Magar Varn. Sure, you can handle that for now. That works. And then High Priest. What's up, Plan? How are you, dude? Started the Police Academy series cartoon from '89. Nice. Serious Cisco vibes. Hey, every time I visited, I couldn't even see him. I don't actually believe you could meet him before Varnhold vanishing. Yes, you can. When you when you come to what's the main inn, he's right on the other side of the main inn talking to a merchant. He's there. What's up, Cat? How are you, dude? 55% is not sufficient. This is an opportunity. If I take this, though, counselor can rank up. Okay, cool. Just look at wait for it. I would say so silly. All good, man. All good. Curses. Oh, that's right. He could be working on a curse. Interesting. But no. He could also be restoring Braun. Nope, he could not. Doom, 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 boom, boom. What up, JV? What up, Toxic? How are you all? Thought Thief is the arcane trickster archetype that requires being a psychic, more or less, and Dead-Eye Devotee is basically divine archer. Have you used psychic at all? I feel like that class is available here, but I haven't checked it out. Wait, so does that mean, yes, we could go ahead and increase divine, and we should do that. What's up, Jason? I'm wanting to try Psychonetic or the Circle Dragon's Druid from D&D. Nice. Got those. And then Lindsay has something. The Counselor. Okay. I saved them all, so I'm sure my accidental ignoring him is all good. Awesome. What's the deal now? All right, so the treasury. Oh yeah, this is Lindsay. Lindsay messed this up. And then she's gonna run away. Okay, and then you're gonna stop by. And need some from you. Oh, you can only do one-handed stuff. Crossbow, meta shield, plate armor. Yeah, give me some plate armor. What you got? Arcane Archer Trickster is amazing good. Nice. Wait. Oh, he gave me a quest? Oh, I didn't even realize it. Okay. It's a BG3 mod. Has tons of new spells, classes, feats, and many quality of life changes. Nice. Not much. Running all the old raids in WoW for mounts. I have never played WoW. Not even once. What rank ups are available? Now more high priest, and treasure is not available either. Let's no, I don't want to do that because military should be available. Regions, but maybe it does make the most sense. How long is this? 30 days. 30 days is kind of long. 30 days is kind of long. So yeah, we'll chill on this. Okay. Let's first go here. Have fun. Make a Judge Dredd Aeon. Nice. Yeah, that was a fun run for me as well. So let's see. Let's do that. Back when it came out, I was having major and couldn't get into school. My mom's friend bought me a laptop and picked up WoW, been hooked ever since. Nice. That makes complete sense. I wonder if Tavern Brawler feat affects the dragon forms. Good question. Playing WoW from almost day one to 2010 was probably the best gaming of your life. Wow, that powerful, huh? Do you still play it? Okay, Lindsay, I think needs to go over to the watchtower. Yeah, so we'll hit the watchtower and then Top Boss, what up, man? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch, man. What's up, Shark? Play at Judge Dredd. You have to keep saying I'm the law. That's what I did when I played as a I did multiple clips on the channel where I released it, and it was just me saying, finding different ways to say that. Such a hilarious time. I really enjoyed it. Let's see if you complete my tasks. Road through Varnhold to Talon Peak. Find a better one. Boom, ba-da-da-do. Oh, War Tune? What's War Tune? Boom, 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 boom. We are here because we want to speak to Lindsay. Where is Lindsay? I'm on and off with Wizards 101. Lindsay, here she goes. Stop WoW Cataclysm. They've lost what it is to be a gamer. Blizzard long ago. Felt like it was no longer up to snuff. I got you. Matt, what's up, man? Appreciate you using your Prime membership on Twitch again, dude. Thank you so much. Everything's fine. Great idea. Good for you. Let's find the press. It's all good. All right, let's go ahead and leave. And we got everybody we need. If I remember correctly, it's the Watchtower. And since we're already out, we might as well go on over to whatchamacallit as well. Oh, this is available for claiming. Whoops. Find the printing press that didn't make it to the capital along the muddy roads of the Gnarl Marches. Okay, interesting. But someone stole it again. Sussex bandits from the Thorn Ford. Okay. So, wait a minute. It didn't make it to the capital. I swear the ruined watchtower was where it ended up going, right? And then... where is his stuff? Thornford. Where is that? That's Printer's Depths. I don't remember where Thornford is. Here, hold on. I forgot. This makes it easier. There, so there's that. And then where? Oh, the swamp witch's hut? That's where it is. All right, fine. So there's that, and then we could come up there for that and rest there. We will come here first. That makes more sense because we could do the other one on the way. Swamp Witch's Hut. Yep, you're right. Question, I'm playing as a monk. Should I multi-class into Dragon Disciple? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Which monk are you playing? Blizzard left a sour taste in my mouth. I haven't played their game since Diablo 3. Really? Interesting. Whoa. That's a ridiculous low price for a piece like this. Oh yeah, this is brother. I remember this now. Wizard 101 is a blast from the past. I earned that name for 10 years till Infinite Cribs made a video on it. What up, Cyber? How are you, man? Oh, you just beat Honor Mode? BG3 for the first time? That's amazing, dude. That's really awesome. Happy for you, man. Has some decency, dude. All right. And we already searched around here before, yeah. What class did you play as, Cyber? Isn't there supposed to be a new wizard game coming out soon? If playing the Draconic Monk archetype, the Dragon Disciple is certainly a good option. But for Scaled Fist, I don't remember Scaled Fist well. One of the other guys can, I'm sure, will be able to comment though and tell you whether or not it's a good move. Comes down to a Dragon Disciple for most classes that can get to it usually isn't worth it. I would agree. Swords Bard. I never played as a Bard in Baldur's Gate 3, but I keep hearing it is amazing. It is amazing. And I like keeping a little bit of dough in there. There we go. Is dazzling display causing shaken worth it? Yeah, it seems kind of weak. I just get the feat that causes it every time my character gets a kill. So wait, what are you referring to though? Are you referring to Dreadful Carnage? Or are you referring to the other one that occurs when you hit the enemy? There's one that triggers for one enemy when you hit them, and then there's another that triggers for all enemies when you kill one of them. Which one are you referring to? That's like it's a good taste for a level 4 at least, for the strength buff. So basically what it comes down to is whether or not dazzling display is worth it depends on your team and what you're capable of. Like when I did my first run with Kingmaker, I had it and it was amazing because I had a Miri doing dreadful carnage. So she was shaking all of my enemies, and then I was getting dazzling, not dazzling display, shaken to trigger for all of them. But if you're talking about manually using dazzling display to cause the shaken status for one enemy, no, it's not worth it. You take dazzling display as a prerequisite, exactly. Swords, face of the party, skill, monkey, performance, what's not to love? Yeah, I kind of got that feeling. If I ever play BG3 again, I'll probably go the Bard route. Who run me? I agree. There we go. I'm in a hurry. We'll talk later.
All according to plan.
That's a display is a feat tax, basically. Less dexterity as your primary damage than Dragon Disciple isn't great. Just be a monk.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Oh crap, I forgot to rest here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that because otherwise it's gonna be an issue. Boom, boom. Score with BG3, I was able to make my in real life D&D character a Way of Shadow Gith monk. Beautiful. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yep, no problem, Top Boss. It's so weird to me that we still don't have the Candlemere quest. I almost feel like I did something wrong, but I'll wait for it to pop up. Boom, 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 boom. What's the deal? Events, troubled lands, opportunity. Oh, Tristan, 85%. Why not? And bam. Candle mirrors later. Okay, so it must be my imagination. What's up, Corey? I love dazzling the display with Thug. Using it at combat reflexes to attack 3 times around with a pole arm at level 3. That's insane. That's amazing. Seem to remember this comes with a nice little quest, right? Oh wait, what has she been doing? She's been doing that. Okay, yeah, that's fine, whatever. I'm not worried about what you're doing right now anyway. I don't know. Here we go. Cool, excellent. Randall, I had to restart my Kingmaker run. Did you know at least in tabletop the Winter Witch Prestige class that has written actually fully progresses Witch to level 20, which means if you run alternate capstones, it's to my knowledge the only one that lets you get the alternate capstone? No, I had no idea. That's crazy. You have 10 heartbeats. What you want to do? Get out my damn face. So should I have multi-class? Monk or still all levels in monk? What would you like to print? This machine needs a page. Just start. Choose something beautiful. A book you wouldn't be ashamed to have your teacher read. There we go. And just like that, we're good. I didn't even need a buff. Nothing wrong with buffing. Oh crap. You know what? Actually, wait. We still need to talk with her, right? A thug dip for Windowhawk is amazing. Make her a mutation warrior. Oh, she does want these? All right, well, sure. Thought I already gave her everything she wanted, but okay, cool. Had to. Well, at least next month we get a couple of new games to look forward to. Had to, dude. I want my Narissa romance. I'm gonna be thinking about this damn playthrough until I get that right. So unfortunately, I only got a couple of days before we then have to start Starfinder Afterlight, but I'm gonna be working this until then. Yeah, let's just try to go all the way. We'll go all the way over there, and then I guess we will go ahead and just go to Varnhold. Oh, actually, did we ever pick this up? We never did we? No. Thank you. So, outside territory, that's available for claiming. And then this is available for claiming as well. So I might as well pick this up, claim that, and then add to Holy Terra. Sup, Argo? It's going well, man. I got no complaints. Throne room. When you do the Kingmaker video, I'm feeling it's going to be a tad more solid than what we were feeling before we hit the bugs last time. Nah. It is what it is. I knew what I was getting into. I knew this game was buggy. Most important thing is that the people watching have fun. And I feel confident you all are having a good time, so it's not a big deal for me. It was a big deal when I play a game like Norse, you know, because I'm not expecting it. I'm expecting to have a much more smooth experience than what I got. But bugs in general, they don't bother me. I ain't tripping. Shocking. It's so shocking. I started out on New Game Plus, said it Pathfinder. Damn, it's not too hard, but I did get bullied by Zarps on the first area. Nice. What type of character are you playing for it? Okay. Whoops. We need a rest first. We need a rest, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go up to Varnhold because I feel like it is to your advantage to go ahead and get that done. How are we doing on time anyway? I feel like we haven't gotten shit done. All right, there's still 100 hours left. How long do you have? I feel like you should have all of Act 3 to make that trip up to Varnhold, right? I feel like I shouldn't have to make this trip now, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it just because it would suck for it to not work out. So we'll just go ahead and leave, and then yep, accept. The Norse bugs led to good comedy. Yeah, that's true, Molecule. By volume, Norse was like 25% bugs. Man, oh man. All right, now we're done with this. So we got to head all the way up here so we can get to Varnhold. We could do some of these things while we're on the way, but I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to go straight up here and be done with it. All right, can we pick this up? Yeah, we can. Sure, I'll go ahead and pick this up. Why not? Next letter you get is right before vanishing. Right, okay. What is this? Boom. And of course it's a problem. And of course I can't deal with it. And of course it's only available for you. And of course you're not available for another 26 days. When does this run out? On the 1st. 26 is not enough time, so we're gonna have to kill this project. That freaking sucks. And have you do this, and you're not even capable of being able to do that properly. Not cool. Not cool at all. All right, whoops, nope, that's not what we want. We want to come all the way up here. The bugs in Norse were funny, but our man Gunner got a little bit of redemption. A little bit. Little bitty bit. Hmm.
Let yourself open. Cannot hide from me. Tear them apart! Lay them down!
Beautiful. No. Skin. All right. Gonna horror the tiny axe. Man. Were way less annoying than that Kingmaker finale. That was legit depressing. Yeah, tell me about it. Like the bugs in Norse, you could fight through them. At the end of the day, my review is coming out tomorrow, and that's one of the things I note. I'm like, the bugs were very annoying, and apparently I had an easier time with the game than some other people. But bottom line, there was nothing that happened where I was like, I can't even get through the freaking game. Like, it's just that it bleeds into damn near everything you do in the game. Come on. Oh, that's right. You don't have to go all the way down here, right? Comes up over here, and then they escort you part of the way, right? Isn't that the way it works? Yep. Learn the reason. Safely to Varnhold. I'll take it. To revisiting Kingmaker, I think Raph needed some frog monsters. Yeah, I don't remember fighting any frogs in Raph. This is true. Where does it have you rest when you rest? Just put you right back over here. All right. Somebody in the chat said that they came here to speak with Mega Varn, and he wasn't here. So let me show you where to find him. No fraud. Yeah, never faced any Bogarts either. Just lots and lots and lots of demons. I never felt like enemy variety was a big issue in Wrath because you do face a lot of different enemies, but this game has made me feel that way because it reminded me, man, it's just constant demons. Here's Magar Varn. So he's right on the other side of this building. And this can help, especially at the invitation night. I see Varnhold. Planning future conquests. Who else are you aligned with? All right, and there we go.
Follow my lead.
Just a short little interaction with him before you got to come around and save his life.
That is not far.
Oh, that's where the heart of Ira comes from? Oh, that's interesting.
In due time.
Ooh, special scythe from over there too. Let's
all according to plan.
Just want to beat up with my fist. So I first picked dragon style. Nice. But you could look up on YouTube. You find some builds. There are a lot available. Monk as a single class, just all the way, is extremely powerful. So you don't have to go anywhere else if you want to keep it simple. There are ways where you could take a dip here or dip there and make it a little more interesting, but it's not at all necessary. Not at all necessary. You could decide to just stick with it as is and you'll do fine.
That is not far.
Mm-hmm. All right. Could be a smart dip or something. Mm-hmm.
Follow my
All right. And that actually wasn't that bad. And it puts you, I think, right back at the top, right? And no, it is not. Holy crap. They put you all the way over there? Why? Lake Silverstep Village? All right, well, I actually wanted to go there anyway, so now's as good a time as any. Let's do it. Silverstep Village it is. Boom, 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 boom. Let's save. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
all according to plan.
Oh, that's right. There's fights around here, right? There we go. What in the hell? Why is Octavia large? Because she's set as a Miri. A Miri should be set as a Miri. Dog should be animal companion. Oh, that's right. I had to move around people a couple of times. You're communal as well. Dog is animal companion. Ekandayu. Range damage. Communal. And then Isaac frontliner is fine. And then that's it. Ah, that's cruddy. Alright, now. Alright, so there's another. Why are you so slow? Oh, that's Tristan. Why is it waiting for him?
In due time.
Anything else?
Nowhere to run.
And it's not only funny that Wrath has no frogs, it's hilarious to me now that I think about it that this game has a ton of frogs. Like, it's not even just a few frogs. There are frog battles everywhere in this damn game. What's going on? Oh, crap. I didn't even see those other pranksters. Ooh. Chill out, doggy. There we go. There we are. Playing hard to get. All right.
As it should be.
The frog demons are things dating back to Conan.
Applause, please.
There we go.
That is not far.
Conan the Barbarian. They did an updated comic series on all those stories. It was so freaking cool because I had only ever seen the movies. I never read the books. And so going through the comic series made me much more acquainted with some of the stuff that was in the books. And it's just amazing stories. It's so sad what happened to the guy who was responsible for writing them. You know, you spend your whole life feeling unappreciated and nobody recognizes your genius, and none of that changes until you're dead. Very, very unfortunate. Wasn't he fighting some frog people in Conan or something? Mm-hmm. The books are in the pub. Oh, I didn't know that. The books are considered to be in the public domain. Maybe that's why that comic series came out. because whoever was doing it knew they didn't have to pay anybody.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Frog people in the movie. I don't remember the movie very well, to be honest with you. I just remember that I found it very entertaining. Kept that golden frog statuette from old Sycamore because I thought at some point it'll be relevant. Nope, it's not relevant until Wrath of the Righteous.
Hey, wait for me.
Fair and Ray, be generous to them, for I am not.
There we go. You good, homie? You good too? Oh yeah, I didn't even notice you all over there. Do-do-do-do. And yep, take care, Argo. Plan on watching a movie or playing a game. Unfortunately, I'm not good at multi-class. No problem. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Like a frog summoning statue, like those in Wrath. Yeah.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
No, it's not. Shut up
That
about
is not
resting.
far.
It's not happening. Okay.
As it should be.
Whoa. The rocks are moved from the usual places. There's something very huge and extremely strong used to walk here. Some pieces of fish innards can be seen on the ground. But why is this? There's nothing here, as if I'm supposed to put something
All
here.
according to plan.
I wonder what I'm supposed to be putting there. Is there a reason y'all are not running up? Let's go. About that time. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. That looks much better. Project Gutenberg should have a fair number of them. Project Gutenberg.
In due time.
Hey, there's something in there. Ooh.
We will be victorious.
Beautiful. Boom, boom. This is the kind of guy who gets tired walking to his neighbor's house. Man, oh man. Tired after doing a whole lot of nothing. After doing a whole lot of nothing.
Need to catch my breath.
That is not far.
Applause, please.
Applause, please. Website that archives public domain works. Oh, nice.
In due time.
Project Gutenberg. You know, I've considered before starting up a channel that's strictly about me voice acting different stories. I don't know what people would visually see, but one of the things that made me hesitate is that I don't know what stories would or would not be acceptable for me to voice. Like, I kind of wanted to do Warhammer stories, but I wouldn't want to have to write all of them myself. But if I went to the public domain site, I could just see all of the different stories that are considered available to everyone and then just voice act them. And I think that actually might be kind of fun. That actually might be kind of fun.
I failed. I've broken the nail.
Sooner or later,
All
y'all get it.
according to plan.
All right, now do all that.
Ready for
Time to
anything.
search for the spot to rest.
How did lore religion fail? There we go. Something's gonna succeed. Oh my. Oh my, that's not cool at all, actually.
Footnote in our
A
story.
calculated
All right,
risk.
let's do a little bit of that and do some of that. And why don't these people have heroism on them? Hold up, that's not cool. Oh, because we should have good hope. So that's the real question. Why don't we have good hope? Huh, how long is good hope supposed to last? Oh, good hope only lasts 1 minute per level. Crap. I didn't even realize that.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Where'd you go?
May we have a moment of respite?
We may not. Stop asking. There's work to
As
be
it should
done,
be.
and we're not leaving until it's finished. We need. I definitely listen to those stories. Thanks, K-Man. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to consider.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
In due time. I shall end this suffering. There is still time for surrender.
I need to catch my breath.
Skin.
That is not far.
What's the problem? Oh, this one. Okay. And so, who are you? Tell me, dragons. You're my Baron. We already got everything
my
we
lead.
need.
I see something.
Who are you? Oh, regular villager. Okay.
All according to plan.
Brothers. They remind me more of some robbers loot. Oh! Failed? How? Oh, I rolled a 2. Oh, and I would have had to get an 11 anyway. All right, fine, whatever. Whatever. If that's the way you feel about it. And he doesn't have anything interesting. Let me just take a quick glance to make sure I'm not letting go of anything I want to keep. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, get that off me. So I'm not weighed down. It is interesting to hear the NPCs your stream and wondering if that was my game.
In due time.
Why did you change Jubilos for Lindsay? Just to switch things up. No other reason. Felt boring to just do the exact same thing all over again. Same reason why I went two-handed warrior instead of sticking as a soulbound summoner. Just wanted to switch things up. It's already annoying enough having to replay this entire thing. I don't want to burn myself out, and I felt like I'd burn out if I did everything the exact same way all over again. Felt like that would get boring very fast. Oh, Leica. Okay, I'll talk to you in just a second. How far are you from where you stopped? Second, from where I stopped in my first run, I got all the way to Act 7 in my first run. I'm in Act 2 right now. Second, are you doing things in this playthrough that you wanted to do in your previous playthrough? Yeah, to some degree. There's a couple of things I screwed up in my first playthrough that I'm determined to get right in this one. What's up, Side 30? Be fair, Isaac constantly fails his intimidation checks in the show. This is a damn good point, actually. This is a damn good point. Escape, given that coming up with lore isn't the hardest thing in the world. Lore for most tabletop games is a pretty underserved market. Really?
Spot to rest.
That's interesting. That is not something I realized. What did I miss? Oh crap, there's something right here. And then what's the other thing I missed? Something over here. Ah, that one. Awesome. Yep, no problem.
In due time.
Yep, burnout is real. Da-da-da.
Strike when certain.
Ooh, there's a lot of you all. I have whole wikis for lore I wrote for RPG campaigns. Wow. I've always wondered if I would be good at that. I would like to try my hand at writing a book at some point, just to find out whether or not people would tell me that it's garbage. I'm very curious to find out people be like, some boys, stick to the videos, bro. This is absolute nonsense that you put together. Okay, hold on. Why aren't these people coming with me? There we go.
That is not far.
Absolute nonsense. Oh, no. What's around the corner over here? Beautiful. And then what's up over
As
here?
it should be.
Nothing that way. Okay. And we have searched everything here. Beautiful. What's up, Coyote?
Time to
You have
search
plans for a book
for the
series?
spot
Nice.
to
Just
rest.
got to sit down and smash it out. Awesome. Heinlein's first album sucked. Who's Heinlein? And what sucked about that first novel? Just start a Royal Road and give it a shot. Some of my favorite authors come from there. What's Royal Road? Where did old boy go? The Lonely Hunter. Wait, what happened? Silverstep Grove. So wait a minute. Do we supposed to go back? No one's a Nobel Prize winner their first try. Robert Heinlein. Yep, no idea who Heinlein is. What did he write? Going to write a book on Gunnar abandoning friends and alienating people. Yeah, Molecule. I did
Respite.
I recorded and edited. Ooh, what was that? My footprints lead to a hut. Lead to the hut. In the hut, lead north. There we go. Okay, cool.
All according to
I recorded and edited my video review, and I didn't plan to be hard on Gunnar, but damn, I kind of laid into him and all of that in my review. I honestly felt a little bad when I finished it, but I also looked at it, I was like, there's nothing here that I disagree with or that I feel like is not accurate, so I'm keeping it in.
Done.
But I was like, damn. Royal Road is an awesome site. Lots of people use to beta their novels. Oh, really? Robert Heinlein was a grandmaster of science fiction.
Anything else?
Lead deeper into the woods. Okay, cool. He wrote Starship Trooper. Nice. Okay. Among others, I recommend them highly. That's awesome. Okay. Starship Troopers, I definitely know. Moon is a harsh mistress and Stranger in a Strange Land. I feel like Strange Land is something I was familiar with as well. Starship Troopers, Stranger in a Strange Land, Red Planet. He had a whole kid series too. Interesting. Grok comes from Heinlein? Really? Have a spacesuit, real travel. Wow. Royal Road is the big fantasy web novel site. People publish their original stories there chapter by chapter. So at the times it was written in, Heinlein stuff is still
Time to
worth
search
reading now.
for the spot
So
to
what
rest.
made him so unique and interesting compared to other writers?
I tire.
Why am I not getting the option to... Do I need to come here? Aha, I need to come here. And I'm assuming this is where we should find him and deal with the situation. Deeper in the... Okay, here. Let's just hope he's somewhere here. He is credited with the waterbed and Waldo's. Really? Game in my backlog on PlayStation. I'll watch the stream for some tips. I'm thinking of starting with a warrior one-handed with a shield. You could definitely do that. But this also isn't the type of game where you have to have a shield in order to play as a tanky character. So don't feel like it's a requirement at all.
In due time.
Let's finish them quick.
Finish them quick indeed. He's the Dan Abnett of his time. Oh, good lord. Well, luckily, doesn't matter nearly as much as it used to when they sneak up behind me. There we go.
All according to plan.
And hey, look at that. He is here. Beautiful. Oh, wow. It's too strong.
Let's give them what they
It's
deserve.
too strong. Damn, he is hacking away at Octavia. What happened to you? Because I won't kill you. Try to forgive yourself if you can. Beautiful.
As it should be.
We will meet again.
In due time.
Would you look at that?
Would you indeed? Yep. Hold on. There we go. Booyah. Now I should be able to take Silverstep as well. He puts you into another mind, another world. Helps you see and think differently. Sci-fi gets dismissed a lot, but it can be incredibly thoughtful. I 100% agree. Sci-fi is one of my favorite forms of entertainment, honestly. Can this go straight through? Yes, it can, it looks like. And this resource belongs somewhere else. We're passing literally right by it, so we might as well just go ahead and stop here and find out what it's about. Yeah, I mean, I've mentioned many times before, Mass Effect remains my favorite game series all time. So big respect for Sci-fi for sure when it's done properly. Also, crap, one of these kind of places, huh? I also love Star Wars, and I respect Star Trek. I've always been a bigger Star Wars fan than a Star Trek fan, but I respect what Star Trek does, and I certainly wouldn't mind playing a Star Trek
That is not far.
CRPG. What is the... Oh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Get out of here. What do you think is going down? I've been fully indoctrinated, and I'm going to dive headlong into Wrath this week. Nice! I expect it might be too done to finish it. Nah, just use my guides, man. You'll be all good. Trust me, you'll be all good. Have to ask, could you share some of your favorite sci-fi across media beyond games even? Big fan of Doom, big fan of Foundation. I already mentioned Star Trek, Star Wars, big fan of The Expanse as well. There are other ones that I feel like I just don't remember the names. Colony Ship is a game that I enjoyed immensely as well. We just played Sector Unknown. That's another sci-fi game that I really enjoyed. Here, hold on. Famous sci-fi books. Help rattle my memory. What else have I... Frankenstein was an amazing book. Really enjoyed that. I seem to remember reading some of Fahrenheit and really enjoying that as well. The War of the Worlds was amazing. Enjoyed that. Never read Space Odyssey or The Neuromancer. Heard great things. But yeah, Dune and Foundation were probably my favorite sci-fi books that I've read. Believe it or not, the Halo books are also really, really good. At least the first couple of them were actually awesome sci-fi that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Oh, look.
In due time.
I never read anything Stargate related, but I used to watch the show when I was a kid.
As it should be.
Anything else?
Did she? Yes, she succeeded in that. Okay, cool. Farscape used to be one of my all-time favorite shows, and it introduced the world to Claudia Black, who is also one of my favorite voice actresses now. Her work as Morgan in the Dragon Age series was amazing, but yeah, she was super, super cool in Farscape. Just an amazing turn. I actually started watching Farscape expecting not to like it. Fell in love with it, and I think it's so so bogus. We never got like a true ending for the show. Perception, knowledge world, perception, and athletic. There we go.
Pose. I need inspiration.
Okay, cool. I don't know why they're not attacking, but sure, I'll take it. Yep, that's fine.
Serves me right.
Beautiful.
I need to catch my.
No, you do not. You need to keep moving. No rest. No time wasted. Yep. Oh, there are more doors open. Oh, yeah. Now I remember this place vaguely. Bach, Bradbury, Asimov, Clark, and Heinlein. I've heard that before. Watched the original Trek in the 70s before Star Wars came out. Nice. Oh, yeah, the Babylon series. I never watched Babylon 5, but I've heard great things about that as well. Yeah, I definitely remember Farscape, JV. Stargate SG-1 was an amazing show. So for those of you who are Stargate fans, are you looking forward to the remake or the sequel or whatever it is that's being currently worked on? The Farscape movie is pretty definitive, but they definitely could have done more. I wanted the war that was supposed to happen with the alien dude, and we never got that. I also recommend the Spaceways series, even if it was Playboy paperbacks. I'm not familiar with that one.
As it should be.
The Spaceways. High Adventure for Adults. Shout out to MacGyver. MacGyver was another great show for sure. All right. Oh, maybe it's because we're on story mode that they're not immediately jumping out and attacking us. Maybe in story mode, they give you a breather to figure out what you're going to do first.
All according to plan.
If so, that's kind of funny. Well, original Trek is my all-time favorite. I assume you mean like SF. Oh, sci-fi, maybe sci-fi series. Babylon 5 is probably the best sci-fi series. Really? Why do you say that? Bring back sliders. There we go. Ringworld. I have no familiarity with Ringworld. Stargate has potential. The game they did recently was pretty meh. Okay.
I see something.
Ooh. You do indeed. What's this about? I like that. Ooh, Mighty Constitution. Beautiful. Writing, plot, and hard sci-fi. Larry Niven is author of Ringworld. Booyah. Bingo. Ringworld is the reason that Halo exists? Interesting. Well, that automatically gives it a leg up in my book because I am a Halo fan. I'm cautiously optimistic for the new Stargate show. I was bummed out when they canceled Stargate Atlantis after season 5. They had so many cool storylines that were just left behind. Interesting. They also have those classic 70s sci-fi covers. Babylon 5 is Shakespeare in space. I also really enjoyed the first few seasons of Andromeda. I'm not familiar. What's Andromeda?
You deserved it.
Probably wouldn't have went in here if I had realized it was so damn much going on. I forgot this place is massive. I barely remember this place, honestly. Is this where? No, this isn't where the big vault is, right? Where you gotta kill a certain amount of creatures in order to even get through it. But okay, yeah, we're still good. How are we doing on weight? Okay, we're at medium, so we're still good. Take care, Molecule. Have a good one, dude. Kevin Sorbo starred in Andromeda. That's Hercules, right?
May we have a moment of respite? You forced my hand.
What's up, Awakened? Yeah, unfortunately, the romance was unsalvageable, man. I had to start from the beginning. Nobody's more irritated than me. No one is more irritated than me.
Would you look at that? I've broken a nail. I'm sorry. Done and done. Applause, please.
Follow my lead.
Here.
Okay. Then she needs some fire. No? No fire? Black soot. Okay, fire's already done. So we just did acid over there. That means she needs what? Ice and lightning. And I honestly might not have access to those now that I think about it. I don't think she does. Oh, you're on low health. Well, that's good. I'm glad I checked that. Shocking grasp. Okay, well, she can use that. I think at least. And then, oh, we got snowball. Cool. Does she? Oh, wait, whoops. There is Ray of Frost. And then what's Joel? Oh, crap, we're good. I'm sorry. What am I thinking? What's the deal here? And nope, unimpressed. So how about you? What game genre do I enjoy the least? That's a good question. Take care, Matt. Have a good one, dude. I don't like MOBAs. Definitely not a big fan of that. And I'm not really big on shooter multiplayer games. Like shooter games where I'm by myself is different because I don't feel like I'm letting down the group. But shooter games where I'm like in the group and there are responsibilities to make sure, you know, where everybody's pulling their weight. I'm not good at the whole flex. Okay, you do this. Let me make sure I hurry up and do this and all that. I'm not good at those type of games. And so those type of first person experiences don't to play playthroughs of Kingmaker back-to-back takes endurance. I would not have. Yeah, man, it's rough. The things we do. The things we do to give the folks what they want. I felt like I made promises that, hey, I would do such and such, I would do such and such. And then when that didn't happen, it felt bad. Felt like, nah, there's unfinished work here, bro. There's unfinished work here, so. It's just unfortunate all y'all got to go through this with me, because I just don't have the bandwidth to try to finish this on my own. So Quake 3 Arena, not your cup of tea? Nah, not my thing. So since this and Wrath are real-time games, do you have a tactic system like Origins, or do you have to manually cast everything for your party? So it's a situation where you can't do tactics, but you can set each character to do something specific. So my melee characters automatically just attack. So as long as they're properly buffed, they're all good. For my casters, I can right click on the spell that I want them to keep using. So Acid Splash is a cantrip. It doesn't cost any spell slots. So she just uses that over and over again. And then if I'm in a boss fight or something serious is coming up, I'll switch to a specific spell that I want her to use and then switch back when that's done. So you wouldn't play Space Marine 2, Dark Tide, or Vermintide 2? I actually did a full playthrough of Space Marine 2 on the channel, but it felt different because it wasn't first person. Oh, so this is the vault with the that has the key in and everything. Okay, fine, cool. Yeah, I played Space Marine 2. Yeah, I mean like. Right, competitive games where like you're playing against other people. With that one, you're playing against the computer, and so even if things get screwed up and there's a problem, it's not really that big of a deal. Whereas when it's people who are playing competitive games against each other, feels like the stakes are higher, feels like there's a lot less tolerance for mistakes occurring, things of that nature. I don't want to be bothered. I don't need a bunch of people screaming at me. Nobody's going to be screaming at you because of how you fared in you know, Space Marine 2 against the AI. Vermintide is more of a melee game than a shooter. I'm probably gonna try that out at some point because I keep hearing about it, honestly. Yeah, like Call of Duty, exactly. I played the very first Call of Duty that came out, but I have no real interest in any more Call of Duty playthroughs. Dark Tide is fun. I hate hero shooters.
This will hurt.
Wow. The archers are kind of spread out too. That's interesting.
Cannot hide from
Don't.
me.
Yeah, that's not really my thing either. I did play a lot of Space Marine 1 and PvP though. Yeah, I never got a chance to play PvP for Space Marine, and I did want to try it out just because of the cool customization options that were available to you. I felt like I'd be able to create a really, or have like a really cool armor set that I'd be proud of. If you need another player bad, let me know. Scar says I'd like to play. Yeah, what I usually do is announce it on the channel when I know I'm going to be playing a co-op type game, and I'll try to find like other people who are down to play. So like when I went through Space Marine 2, I had 2 other people from the channel who pretty much did the entire playthrough with me. And I'm definitely going to do the same thing when Solasta 2 finally has co-op available. So my understanding is the beta is not going to have co-op, but the full version of the game will. So whenever that happens, I'm definitely going to be all over it. Shark, appreciate you following me over on Twitch, dude. World War II COD was peak, the D-Day beginning. Yeah, man. Yep, it was cool stuff. I just knew it wasn't for me, but I respected it. I respected it. I want to be a winner if someone else becomes a loser because of me. We had Dawn of War 2 running for a while. Yep. Unfortunately, my Fridays kept getting screwed up, and so we ended up cutting that short. but I'm definitely be checking out Dawn of War 4 when it comes out. I'm glad I played it. It's not really my type of game. Again, I don't like games where you got to quickly react to everything that's going on. I prefer the experiences where you can kind of take your time more and gauge and judge what's happening. But I'm glad that I played through it and had the opportunity to kind of learn and see what that was like and what it's about. You know what? Are you ready to do that? No, we're gonna wait until what does this do again? A reliable role, someone must be appointed to it. Okay, so we don't have to rush this. Let's wait because I feel like I'm gonna be working on some other things. Why don't I have a region option available? Once I do that quest, I did the quest, so shouldn't I now be able to, I should be able to take the lake. Why can't I take the lake? What did I do wrong? Do you need to go back and talk to the village first? No, I don't think so. I thought you just had to do the quest, right? As I recall, it's gonna suck. Time to start Yakuza Fridays. I keep hearing that Yakuza is amazing. LTN, who pops in every so often, swears by Yakuza. So I definitely plan to try it out at some point. I feel like I should have
Tire.
I should have already unlocked it. This is gonna suck if I screw that up somehow.
All
right.
To plan.
And yes, there's nothing available, so maybe I did screw that up. I don't understand how. I've kept my RTS to the good ones like CNCRA and Total War. I'm a simple man. Absolutely. Sylvan, what's going on, dude? Just working back through Kingmaker, man. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I'm actually kind of irritated that we don't have access to get what's his name, but we're not going to worry about that right now because we've got plenty of rank ups to do. So let's go ahead and rank up the region and see what's going on. In terms of unique RPG experiences, it will certainly impress you. Nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Still play a bit of Doom 2000 with grunt mods. Nice. Okay, region demands you, trade taxes, important essay published. Okay, here, let's go out of here. Let's see what's up. Yeah, just started BG3. Oh, nice. What class are you playing? Extremely essay on your barony. Beautiful. Always druid, gotta have your shape shifting. It's not a bad way to go. All right. Let's send this petition away. Don't waste more of my time. There we go. No problem. Let's talk to you. Should I be flattered? Beautiful. He's impressed with me. I don't understand why I don't have access to claim the lake. Heating the poor and the weak. Pay attention to the community heating. The regent resolves problems with a +1 bonus. Ooh. Actually, that's very useful, so we'll take that. Regent could be ranked up again, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Trade taxes. Tristan has to do that. No problem. Event of the month. There's an opportunity here. Harem, I guess you'll take that. Amazing discovery is an opportunity, but none of us can do it. So the general will go ahead and rank up. Went into a road. Sweet teeth are back. Excellent. Okay. Druid is a lot of fun from what I saw in Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm sure you're going to have a great time with it for sure. For sure. Here, let's go ahead and deal with them. Saw a video describing the latest Yakuza game as the first game without object performance. What does that mean? Oh, object permanence. What does that mean without object permanence? Hire spellcasters. Yep. I already knew that's what he wanted. And any of my traders coming? Yep. I got a trader who's coming by. Cerbic ring. I would like your crafting something specific. Give me one of them alchemical items. Thank you so much. The computer is the main stat to upgrade to get more town. I'm trying to focus on divine, honestly, so that I can get a magister and we can start working on curses. Curses. Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. Come on now. If it means the newest remake, it was a bit of a buggy mess developed by the C team at the studio. That's unfortunate. Could be me. I need more Baker stat. Call me the money man. Druid is one of the strongest classes in 5e, so BG3 as well. Yep, I'm just not a fan of Druid. Never been big on Druid. The main Yakuza team is working on a new IP. Do we know what it is yet? Let's see if you complete my task. Okay. So for now, nothing else, but something else soon.
In due time.
Okay, man, I know that what I want to unlock for them. The Silverstep. The Silverstep town. I did their quest, and I thought their quest allowed me to take that region. But the game is not allowing me to take the region. So apparently there's something I did wrong, but I'm not sure what it is. And nope. None of those relics are ready, so that's what it is. And let's do that. Babies forget something exists once they stop seeing it. That's lack of object permanence. The game is just random. Rank up. The general could do another rank. Okay, cool. And it looks like my treasurer no longer is on lockdown. 30 days for you, 30 days for you. Which one's been like 4 past years? Yeah. Can't take the reason, burn the fields. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so all of these are opportunities. You can take this opportunity. Hands of gold. Is that my treasurer? No. Here, you could take this opportunity, I suppose. And then herbalist. Sure, you could take this opportunity. 10 days. And this, if I do that, the counselor won't be available. So let's do this. And then start. Hey, I've unlocked a secondary stat. Beautiful. That's helpful. All right, you know what? I keep thinking about this, so this is going to piss me off until I go ahead and figure out what's going on. Yeah, Lake Silverstep. Why don't I have Lake Silverstep? It is likely due to the specific requirement for city growth not being met. Possibly. Okay. In fact, I had a option to upgrade to a town. Did that happen? Your grades. He goes by Remus. What's going on? Know more about the prophecy. What is this other world? How do you know about it? Tell me. Because perhaps you simply had a dream. Beautiful. Ooh, level up. Requirements. You must have a total of 3 villages or more in your kingdom to upgrade one to a town. Build a requirement, the specific village you want to upgrade. Yeah, but why did I get Silverstep? I wanted to take another town. But you must at least arrest this merchant to question them and give him a chance to repent. Think of those who see him in the streets every day, walking free and unpunished for his crime. What did he do again? Oh, he'll answer for selling. Yeah, exactly. He'll answer for selling. Have you unlocked the Warden of the Arcane status yet? I think I just unlocked Arcane. Doom, 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 doom. Doomsayer. Now economy. Wait. Did I forget? Okay, so no, I have a town now. I just haven't been doing anything with it. Well, isn't that something? All right, should have been doing something with that. That's my bad. Rank up, counselor. Economy, love of the people. The cost of buildings with a static loyalty bonus is reduced by 10%. That's definitely helpful. I'll take that. And then events. Troublemakers, problems must be resolved. Yep, we'll deal with that. Bumper harvest, what's up with that? You do not have a upgrade yet, so we'll take that. Gotta wait for the warden. Interesting. Thought they just said I unlocked a secondary stat, but interesting. I guess not. Here, let's enter town. Stranger than heaven. It's a noir title that takes place over the course of a century. Interesting. I never got a peer here? What in the hell? I never got a peer. Oh wait, no, I did get a peer. Okay. Where is it? It says ×1 peer. Oh, can you not have a peer at the... Oh, I never got a printing house here either. All right, here, hold on. Let's get the lighthouse. Oh, whoa, Mage Tower. Definitely need that. Holy crap. Jail. A bunch of other stuff too. Oh, I got a free shrine. So what do I have here? Barracks. There's a tavern. There's a longhouse. Bulletin board. How did I get the bulletin board there? Longhouse there, here. I'm gonna put a free shrine there, which should have been there already. Oh, I already had a shrine. The shrine is here, and then the monument is there. Okay, so now I have a free shrine for whatever reason, and that means I'm gonna put down another monument, right? +1 divine when next to a monument, and that means there's a space over here that I can't really use, but there's a place that has to be set up in its own separate square, right? What is that place called? I remember Sacred Grove. Yeah, Sacred Grove is +2 to divine when adjacent to a monolith. Whoa, well, Sacred Grove. Damn it. Seriously? Well, that sucks. But here. It is what it is. Sell here, sell that. And then we will put the shrine here. It's not even free anymore, but I don't care. I'm still doing it. And then we're going to put the monument in here. And then we're going to put the Sacred Grove here. All right, fine. Complete the quest, The Lonely Hunter. I did that. I completed that quest. Not sure this is what you're looking for, but that's all I can find currently. Yeah, I completed that quest, and that's why I thought it would unlock for me. Just keep upgrading stuff. Community is one of the main stats. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to focus on that because I don't know what else I could do. Okay, this affects a library. Do we even have access to a library? We do. +1 is stability when adjacent to a courthouse. +1 to culture when adjacent to a printing house. All right, we are now at 4 BP. Let's go ahead and get 200 over here. It's been a while since we spent anything. View build. Okay. Now library. +1 to stability when adjacent to a courthouse. Courthouse call is 2. Cases are heard. +4 bonus to resolving problems with the warden in this region. Restricted to baronies with a legal, lawful alignment. So the problem is there's no good way to put this down where it'll actually help what I want to be helped. What is this? Barracks. +1 to stability when adjacent to a longhouse. And what is it? Also impact though. I thought there was something else that likes being next to them. Oh, windmill is what needs to be in this separate spot, right? +1 to community if there's a granary. +2 if we have both a granary and a brewery. We do not have either actually, but it just feels like it makes sense to have this windmill since it's just standing out here by itself. Or I could just put another watchtower out here, right? And then a watchtower gives me another +1 espionage. But do you have 375 BP available to initiate the claim Silverstep project? If I had the project, I would put the BP in there. Yeah, I know. Got to get printing house to capital. That I do know. Yeah. It's just not going to be next to a library. I'm just going to let that go. Oh, crap. It requires 2? All right. Well, fine. And it is what it is. All right. We'll put the library next to it then, I guess. I mean, damn. Bulletin board. So this is where something could go that I have no use for. Greenery doesn't help anything. So sure, put that there. And then what was the other thing I was looking at? We were supposed to put the windmill, right? Windmill loves the granary. We'll put that over there. And then the other thing that it loves is the brewery. It loves if a brewery is over there. This is a barracks and a monument. Neither of them really help with a brewery, but you know what? We'll just stick it out there anyway and call it a day. This cannot do anything else. This can be upgraded to a stone wall. This is being built right now. Where's my pier? There's a pier around here somewhere. I am very confused as to where it is. I do not actually see a pier, but oh, here we go. That's the pier. We can upgrade that. We cannot upgrade that because we do not have the points. Give you another 200, whatever it takes. And upgrade my pier. Thank you so much. Okay, now library is being worked on. Pretty house is being worked on. Granary, Sacred Grove. Bulletin board does not get an upgrade. Herbalist house can be upgraded for more arcane. I'll take that. Longhouse can be upgraded for more loyalty. I'll take that. Tavern can be upgraded for better relations. I'll take that. And then barracks is being worked on, right? Oh no, barracks was already there. I can do that. And then the rest of this is being worked on and there's nothing I could do with it. And all of that hopefully gets me more rank ups. We'll see. To rebuild everything when new stuff is available to rearrange. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, honestly. And so when the dragon's voice is dealt with is the primary trigger. Yeah, it is dealt with. And oh, wait, yeah. So yeah, the Lonely Hunter is checked off. It's done. And so is this. So here, hold on. Let's do that. And yeah, Lonely Hunter has been taken care of. No, it's all good, K-Man. I probably just need, like somebody else is saying, I probably just need to get my stats up higher. It's okay. Opportunity that I cannot currently take advantage of, no problem. So we'll do another rank up, and this time we'll rank up the region. She needs it, so that works for me. And now we have a region option available. What it is, I have no idea, but we'll see in just a bit. Boom, and support, and yep, and yep, and yep, and claim the North Null marches. All right, so not what I was honestly looking for, but it will do. And the treasurer wants to speak to me, so let's go ahead and see what he has to say. for himself. Mm-hmm. I would raise taxes modestly. Slightly, allowing the economy to grow in the future. Right. I have another proposal. We will lower the taxes slightly, allowing the economy to grow in the future. First of all, we need to think about the common people. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Means you remain on the throne longer. Serene. At least you're not taking shirts on your back. Very well. Serene. And we will keep it that way for as long as possible. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's go back in. And now at least we can take some area. Again, even if it's not Silverstep, there's somebody who wants to be associated with us. At the North Null marches, other stuff opens up fast. Got you. How are we doing here? 42 days. So not all the time in the world, but a little bit of time. Treasure is due for upgrade. We'll definitely want to do that when we can. We'll let Ragongar take a crack at this. Troubled lands. Sure, Trista can take a crack at this. The wise man, what's the deal? You can't do that. No problem. And then I want to claim this. No problem. So we'll do another quick save right here. And then claim the North Null marches. You could do that, I suppose. And they say it needs more. We'll give you more. And start that claim. And we have something else in regions. I wonder what that is. Artisans of the North Null marches. No problem. What's the deal? Boom, 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 boom. Lovely. And I suppose Janice will be here. You've got to be by a river, and this seems to foot the bill. Actually, no, I don't want to be that far away. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. There we go. Janice. Build. Let's get in there. Build. We want a pier for sure. Wait until later to get a lighthouse. We'll take a watchtower. We'll also take a windmill. Why not? And we'll take some walls. Sure. Now we will also take teleportation. Where is that? Oh, the maze tower probably isn't finished yet, so it doesn't have the teleportation option. No problem. View, build. I definitely want a longhouse. I definitely want a shrine. I definitely want a monument. I definitely want a bulletin board. And then this goes with a granary and brewery, right? So we'll take a brewery, and you like it when we got a tavern. We'll work on that at some point. And then we'll put the granary there for a little bit of that. And then there's a two spaces over here that could be for something, but we won't put anything over there for now. In fact, we'll probably end up putting an artisan over there. Okay. Now we need to go visit that area. Ooh. Yep. Curses upon us and a traveler visits. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll have to go over there and then come straight back to make sure we're prepared to deal with Bald Hilltop. Willis, what's up, dude? Tell me about, you can tell me. Let's go back. I want to ride. One flashes. Fine, I'll figure it out. Oh, so Willis is the one who, is that Candlemere that he just gave me? Is that the Candlemere quest? I have to check that out. Okay. Thank you. Boom. Boom.
That is not far.
Sure, wait. So what's distracting her? That's gonna meet her at a workshop. Great. Curse of Candlemere. Okay, interesting. So we got a bunch of quests to go ahead and do. And we need to level up. But I don't want to bother with that right now. We'll deal with this other stuff. Oh, wait. Why didn't mention Gunderson? Oh, it just mentioned Gunderson because of Candlemere. Okay, cool. We will deal. Oop, this can be sold and this can be worn. So we'll take that. Yeah, now Candlemere opens up. Makes sense. Okay. I'm only concerned about Silverstep. I don't understand why Silverstep has not popped up yet, because I finished that quest. And from my understanding, it was the only thing you had to do. Opportunity, I guess I'll put you on it and chill out from there. Yeah, because the treasurer is the next person I'm gonna want to have rank up. Yeah, and you, yeah, he's the only one who'll be able to do that. 30 days. I'm not interested in him spending 30 days doing anything just yet. What's up, Bert? As I just started my first playthrough and I died by spider swarms in a cave because I ran out of fire alchemist potions. Loving the game so far though. That's awesome, man. As long as you're having a good time, that's all that matters. As long as you're having a good time. Okay, so we'll go to Candlemere later. First, let's check on this vendor, and then we'll check on this other one as well. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and check on this one. Silverstep is close though, hopefully. You a Stalker game, Eridol? Nope, never played it. Going through the game for a second time since launch, a lot of fun. What's good about it? What am I missing out on? Boom, 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 boom. Sherelle, yep. There we go, and then Chemo. Who are you? What are you doing here? What sort of help do you need? So what do you need? A rare flower that grows in the gnarl marshes. Okay. Oh, good point, Sil. Appreciate it. What changes were pushed? Okay, he wants me to find a flower for him. And I do not remember. Oh, is that where it is? Okay, flower in the swamp. So we will first go back over here. It's a very solid atmospheric horror shooter. Fallout without as many RPG mechanics, but it shoots good. The storytelling is deep and is very well put together. That makes sense. Does make sense. Nice. I'm usually not into horror games unless it has a really great story. People keep telling me there's this game Alien Isolation that I should try out at some point. Maybe we'll do that when October rolls around, or maybe I'll end up playing Stalker. Is that the one that has like some sci-fi elements? I seem to remember watching a Wolfheart stream of it before. They fixed a lot of the major bugs, fixed the AI, felt more alive throughout the world. Like you could run into other stalkers fighting anomalies. Oh, nice. I can see why people would enjoy that. You don't like it when all the names are up, Carefree? So many places. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. What is going on? Oh, I missed this. Okay. Of Alien Isolation is a long-ass horror game. Nice. Then Abnet has a hand in Alien Isolation. How'd you meet? What brought you here? Will you be staying? Thank you. And cool. Stalker is after a novel. You mean like there's a novel that's supposed to serve as a prequel or something like that? Cooking at the almanac. Yeah, there's nothing there that I have to worry about. And then you. All right, let's rest. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
I tire.
You shouldn't tire anymore. There we go. Thank you. It's a sci-fi horror survival. No. What is this? Great sword. No. We might use that. Definitely use that. Or actually might not use that. That's another interesting great axe. So we'll let go of this. Scimitar, we got somebody, oh, you like that? Let go of that. Might need those two. Might need some of the rest of this. Robe of water. Coldar. Coldar doesn't really do anything for us. We're gonna let that go. A Acerbic ring. We'll take that. Close this out. And then let's see. You like this. Or are they the same thing? No. So wait, I just got right frost, no problem. And then Rangangar, how do you like this? +2 scimitar, Mage Bane, that sounds good. And then where is Jubilos? There we go, there he goes. And you already have a Acerbic ring. I don't know if these two rings stack. I'm gonna just give it to you anyway. Here you go. Take it, take it, take it. Now you could take one of those. You could take one of those. You could take one of those, I said. What are these gloves? Dueling, weapon training, and is wielding a weapon it gets a bonus to. Does two-handed, does this count as weapon training? I don't remember. I thought they took away weapon training, right? Strong grip. Two-handed weapon training. Okay. So then what does it do again with +1 bonus to CMD against disarm attempts? If the wearer has the weapon training ability and is wielding a weapon it gives a bonus to, that bonus increases by +1. That's not really doing anything. That's not a big deal. Yeah, that's a better version. And then I kind of like having Heart of Iron on you, because immune to fatigue and exhaustion, and can activate the necklace to surround himself with an aura of nothingness. While the aura is activated, creatures adjacent to the wearer take 2d6 damage per round. Must pass a DC 17 reflex saving throw to avoid become fatigued. I feel like there are multiple times, right, where you're alone, so this might actually come in handy. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. And instead, I feel like we want to keep the nymph's gift around.
That is not far.
Isn't there a time when like Storyteller can do something with it or whatnot? So we'll keep that in there. You need to lighten your inventory out of the red at least. When I know I'm about to go to be in a place where I'm alone, I'll definitely worry about it. I'll definitely worry about it. Oops, we never looked at this. So, and then sell that, deal that. I forgot. So it's not scary, so to speak. The world itself is a scary place. There's jump scares and there's some crap moments, but it's mostly careful planning and execution. Interesting. 2 more expansions worth of World of Warcraft raids solo for mounts. Nice. I'm not against it. I might check out Stalker at some point. Undead Bane, and well, that's probably great in Act 4, but we're going into Act 3, and we'll probably get another nice great axe before then, so I'm not really worried about it. This is just about a Constitution, right? Yeah, so you could take that. I don't have a problem with that. No, not you. I don't need to talk to you. We could do that. Deal that, and bam, good. And we already rested, so we could just go ahead and leave. Except, let's talk to him. Broad relics, and nope. Okay.
All according to plan.
Now, go ahead and leave and accept. And we will head south, visit to see what what's her name wants, and to get that flower, then head back up, turn in both quests for those 2 artisans, and hopefully then we will be good for a while. And what do you want? The ancient curse is expected. Didn't they already tell me that? Yeah, but that reminds me I need to actually be careful about this. How much more time do I have? Nation of Innocence, yeah, flower. 26 days. Okay, cool, we're good. Should be good at least. All right, now, Swamp Witches. We can turn this off. I know what I'm doing now. Let's go here first, I believe.
In due time.
What's your problem? Spear fragment.
Follow
So what do I need to do? Bring the spear fragment to Storyteller? I guess I should have came down here first, huh? Fine. Could be worse. Oh, that's right. Wait. We should almost have... our maze tower is built. If the maze tower is built, doesn't that mean I could start setting up... I'm gonna have to destroy something, which is so unfortunate. But, oh, no, I won't. Hold on. I thought... I thought once you had the mage tower set up at your main spot, you could start setting up teleportation portals at all the other spots. Is this still being worked on? Hold on, is that the problem? No, maze part is there. Also, it's a teleportation circle that allows select clientele to travel the world across a magical teleportation network. Agreed. I swear I thought once you upgraded to a town and you set up a maze tower in one of your spots, you got to put teleportation circles at all the other spots so you could teleport around everywhere. And that is currently not available. I don't understand why, but we'll leave that alone for now. Okay. Still love Kingmaker over Wrath. Hey, why do you love Kingmaker more? All right. Do that. So now let's go deal with you. Oh, peaceful travelers. Who are you?
That is not far.
Peaceful traveler. What do you have? Corrosive Club. Undead Bane Great Club. I just had that and talked about that. What is Master Hand? +5, use magic device. I'm straight on that. Tight Helmet. +2 bonus on saving throws against sonic spells. Whatever. +1 bonus to enchantment spells DC. That would be cool. And find traps, call lightning blast. Yeah, none of this is moving me. This is not moving me. Yeah, no, we're gonna let that go. Okay.
In due time.
Nice thought, though. Boom, 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 boom. Quick save there. And let's continue. What's the problem now? Trouble lands. Excellent. And now he could do that as well. Beautiful. Keep it coming. Keep the work coming. Do-no-no. That's available for me to pick up now. I'm not gonna bother going all the way over there yet. Let's do that. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. And I don't remember if we have to fight for this. You get teleportations at arcane stat 2 or 3, and you might have to upgrade to a town. I know you do not have to upgrade to a town in order to get teleportation circles, but getting arcane stat 2 or 3 makes sense. No problem. I'll take care of it. Let's see. I want a flower in the swamp. It grows somewhere deep in the heart of the Null Marshes. That's all it says? Ooh, not all it says. Beautiful. Let's go.
Done.
All according to plan.
Lovely. Out of here. Mump, mump, mump. Man, so that means it's even more important to go ahead and get Arcane ASAP. Or get your Magister, rather, ASAP. Because teleportation circles make a huge difference. Alright, speaking of which, what does this provide? Military? I'm not worried about military. Okay, so this gives me the flower. Let's, you know what, here. Oh, and that's a shorter distance anyway. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, okay. That is correct. Beautiful.
I'm hungry. When we
May
stop.
we have a moment of respite?
All right. There we go. You're good. And you. And you. Anything else? I already did. Okay. To please that one build, I assure you the expense will be worth it. No problem. All right. What's after Kingmaker? I might do a little bit of Avowed. I was thinking I would do Cyberpunk, but I haven't checked out the new update at all, and I probably should and do some content for it. It's also a good thing to have places close to one another because of travel. That's exactly what I focused on, Thor. I agree. go. Let's go. I'll take greater weapon focus. Sure, why not? Great axe. And then you, what's the deal? You have access. Yep, to Arcane Trickster. Oh, there we go. And stealth, sure, I suppose. And let's see. I did weapon focus ray. I did those two. Probably need definitely want improved initiative at some point, but I don't think I should need that by just yet. So let's get improved initiative. Are we still at spell level 3 or no? Boom, 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 boom. We are at spell level 4 now. And spell level 4 does not have any spells that I want to use, which means I need to be able to use heightened spell on. Actually, I don't even need heightened spell. I can take meta magic. What's it? Empower. Empower will give it a +2 rank. And that'll be good enough to put it at level 4. Excellent. Now, is there anything here that I want? It doesn't really look like it. No. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you don't have greater you do have greater visibility. So yeah. Oh, we never got heroism for you. I guess we might as well. And since I'm looking at it, we'll get magical weapon greater. I never used wall of fire, and ball of lightning has reflex save negates. I haven't taken spell focus evocation, so those are not going to hit. There we go, ranger again. And you could take all those, sure. What's next for you? Cluster shot. Oh, improved critical. Longbow. Beautiful. And then what's your deal? That. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. We had greater spell focus, spell penetration. So that being said, I could go with improved initiative. Did I take improved initiative? Yeah, I took improved initiative early. Very nice. Not many NPCs is high dexterity, so reflex isn't that high a save, in my opinion. There's a case to be made for that. That's true. I am not really feeling any of this. Oh, this adds to the DC for your fire. That's kind of cool. In fact, yeah, sure, why not? I'll take that. But no. And no, they won't let me increase that. Cool. We'll go for that one instead. And we've been focusing on bows with her actually. We could go greater spell focus. We also she needs to spell penetration, right? Spell penetration, yeah. Make sure our spells land. And this is at level 3, which she'll rarely have access to anyway, because she's going to be focused on Good Hope and Haste. But I guess she can go ahead and take displacement, whatever, why not? Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Doom, 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 doom. Let's go with that. Deadly aim so you can have the crit feat. What do you mean the crit feat? Prove critical bastard sword. Okay, and did any of the pets level up? The wolf leveled up and the dog leveled up. Nice. Cool. He'll go with strength and perception. Why does he have an extra skill point? I don't feel like that's supposed to happen. I guess you can put in athletics. Makes sense. Fine attack, and then the wolf. Improved critical with a bow, but you don't need to have deadly aim to get improved critical though. You have to take weapon focus. Why are they getting an extra skill point here? I am confused. Very confused. He has the extra skill point because he is the good boy. What's up, Hamlet? I don't know, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I guess maybe I was using an extra skill point to build up their mobility, and now every other level I have the option to do something else with it. All right. Interesting. Okay, now, yeah, we need to have Storyteller. Oh, wait, hold up. First, we need to add these guys' stores. Forgot about that. And that's over here, right? I think. And Kimio shop. I don't know what it's supposed to be next to, but it won't be next to that. And 10 out of 10, 91 BP. Beautiful. There's a feat that unlocked after deadly aim for an archer too. That I don't know about. What's up, Master Bill? Do you know any games like Pathfinder but with Egyptian mythos as a focus? Really want to play a CRPG where I could worship Anubis or be like a cleric to Anubis? No, to be honest with you. In fact, the only game I could think of that even had me playing in Egypt was Assassin's Creed Origins, which I thoroughly enjoyed and highly recommend, by the way. We need to talk to Storyteller, so let's go here. Boom. Sounds cool though. It's good stuff. Okay, now come to Storyteller, get this checked out, then go back to the Artisans. Look at the spear fragment. Okay, and I brought relics. And can I create anything yet? I cannot. Cool. And we can tell her about our vision. Oh, and I forgot to look at something else too. So hold on, let me accept that. Got like halfway through Origins. I just got tired of having to walk everywhere. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm tired of the current version of Assassin's Creed games, to be honest with you. I did not like Valhalla at all. Could not get through it. I tried so hard because there are some aspects of it I really enjoyed, but the game was so freaking bloated that I just couldn't do it. And then I dibbled and dabbled a little bit in Shadows, but there was nothing there that made me say, like, you really need to dedicate some time and go ahead and play through it. Here's a Might and Magic. The first person game has deserts and Egyptian themes. It's an old game though. Doom, doom, doom.
That is not far.
All right. Stop being distracted, darling. We got work to do. Okay, so now when is the curse going to start again? We got 22 days, which means we do not have enough time to do another whatchamacallit, another rank up. And we're standing right here at Candlemere. I might as well just go through Candlemere. Stargate game definitely should have Anubis and Egyptian theme. Start like 30 hours of Valhalla is amazing. You're getting awesome gear, taking down cool balls, and the world is beautiful. Then they push that hours into a 100-hour journey that hardly changes. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. Make the game you want to see the world. Gamer God. It's rare that I feel that way, Hamlet. It's rare that I play a game and I was like, wow, this is exactly the type of game I've been looking for. It's such a cool moment when it happens, though.
I see something.
Such a cool moment. All right.
Follow my lead.
We're not alone on this island. Now, let's first check these. We're good. Frontline, communal, ranged, animal. Communal, Amiri, and animal. Excellent. Execute that. And then you should be activating electricity. And then that electricity as well. And you should activate some speed.
Done with waiting.
How may I?
And then let's see, you should activate that. Cool.
All according to plan.
Running won't help you. An ambush.
All right.
In due time.
Beautiful.
As it should be.
Crushing despair.
Any last wishes?
All right.
Let's try this way.
I shall end this suffering. So it's come to this.
This is honestly kind of satisfying considering how disturbing this was the first time we did it.
That is not far.
How do we get down? Hold on. Is that the area we just came from? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Sorry, hold on. Yep, this.
I wish there was another way.
This
Sheesh.
should do it.
Your streaming is crashing. We correspond in my head. Now what a curse board game. Nice. Do you remember the charge ability of Valhalla that stays one of your primary abilities since it's OP, so the combat is this for 80 hours? Charge, spam. Sounds very familiar to me. Sounds very familiar to me.
Dawnflower, guide my
Calculated risk.
What in the hell? These guys are so damn annoying, it don't make no sense.
All according to plan.
The beginning of the hunt.
Also, Mjolnir is a weapon you can get at Valhalla, and it hardly is different from every other hammer. Now that I don't remember. I don't think I ever got Mjolnir.
Follow my lead.
But everything else, yeah. Everything else I remember very, very well. Such an annoying and disappointing experience. Like, the trailers were so freaking cool. I was like, oh man, ain't no way this game ain't gonna be raw Dillion. Would you please stop doing that? Damn. You could just tell how much joy they get from shocking the crap out of you. Oh, I remember this fight right here. Because I think by this time I had reached like the tail end of a lot of my buffs. Man. This fight was so damn annoying. Take care, Ultron. Mjolnir is,
That is
yeah.
not far.
What you want?
Oh, let me do a quick save here. This place is so
As it
brutal.
should be.
All right, nothing there. We'll go in there in just a minute. Hold on, knowledge arcana. Yep.
All according to plan.
What's out over here?
Victory is certain.
More problems, of course. Your party has resist or immunity to lightning now? Yeah, I got it. That's what I'm using. Oh, I came in here prepared this time. I mean, I had it last time as well, but I just didn't realize how much I would need it. And the enemies hit harder before, so you know the communal protection only protects you from a certain amount of damage. So they were quickly just blowing past all of the protection that I had, but that's not happening this time.
You
They
can
can't.
count on me.
They can't burn through all of it. How much longer do I have? Okay, 6 minutes. We're good. We're in a good spot. Look at that.
Here.
And that.
Pretty.
And lovely. Let's, nothing
due
there. I think this is the only time I see an irony option. And
Our leader charged forward. This is for you.
Dazzle Flare. Nah, homie. You've had quite enough for your shenanigans. There we go.
I did as you asked.
Are you sure? Tell me. Leave you be. There we go. All right. And why did I not get? Oh, you got to report it to Willis before it's considered to
not
be
far.
over. Okay. Scribbles. Excellent. We're good. Talk to my, and we're going to be sorting out stuff when we go to get a referral from my GP for my NL stuff. That's awesome, Ultron. That's fantastic. I think that's absolutely 110% the right move. And I'm glad you decided to speak with someone, man. It's always best to just talk it out and have someone in your corner, who can help you figure out how to make the most out of the situation. No need to suffer in silence. There's no purpose in that.
In due time.
No purpose in that. All right. Oh, how did I miss whatever that is over there? Oh, come on, man. All right, back up the hill again. In your corner, exactly, man. Exactly. What did I miss over here? Oh, my haste is gone? Why is haste gone? Oh, of course, it's just freaking moss. Did you have an ancient Egyptian phase as a child? What do you mean a phase? See, we got just because of fixing problems. Exactly, Ultron. There's no need for that whatsoever.
Anything is possible.
Get the help that you need. No need for that. You too, Ultron. Take care, man. Have a good evening. Booyah. And we're back. Okay, now that we finished Candlemere, I guess we can roam around a little bit and pick up some of these things that are left over. Because still not enough time. That's outside my territory. So actually, the only thing I need to pick up is here. And I don't feel like I should have to go all the way over there in order to get it. But is that true? Yeah, I guess I would. Gotta go all the way around. Alright, fine, whatever. I mean, let me check one more time. 22 days, yeah, so I can't take the 14 days that will be required in order to rank up.
Resting would be nice.
Is that mine?
Don't you think?
Avoid enemies, evade, thank you. And that's available too. Alright, I didn't realize that.
When we stop.
Oh, curses. Lovely. Another curse that I can take care of whenever the heck I get my Magister. Are any of... Do I got a place to rest nearby? Looks like I don't. Come on, claim. There's 91 in the treasury. It's not cool either.
May we have a moment of respite?
Yeah, coming over around here. Yeah, we'll take a rest here, and then we can make our way up there. Is this in our bounds? It is. So yeah, we'll take a rest up there, and then pick up these two, and then we'll come back, and that'll help burn some time. Oh wait, did we ever go back to? We did turn in the one we got from.
Time
Yeah,
to
okay.
search for the spot to
Beautiful.
rest.
Rest here.
Resting would be nice.
I'm hungry. When we stop.
Not right now. More pushing to do. Let's go. Okay. So now let's go up here and pick this up. I think we technically already searched through all of the North Nile marches because I think the river's supposed to be the cutoff. So no more exploration needed here. Just need to pick up these two things and then we're good to go. What's up, presents? I got to Act 7 and then my playthrough had a couple of nasty issues. One, the guide that I used for Nerissa's romance was incomplete, so that was screwed up. And then also, there was a bug with Jubilos that caused him to not be revived properly. So between those two issues, I decided I got to go ahead and replay the whole damn game, which is unfortunate to say the least. Not in the cards or what I had planned at all, but I'm trying to push through it as quickly as possible. So I'm skipping all the dialogue and just running through the game as fast as I can. How are you? Devastating raids. And what else? Ooh, ready again? Beautiful. Got to get the leafy lady. Exactly, Hamlet. Exactly. I have to finish in this one. Will you play the second Pathfinder game? Not immediately. I got a bunch of other games I want to play. Like, I'm not even going to be able to go straight through this game. On the 26th, there's Starfinder Afterlight. So that's going to take up our time. And then in March, Greedfall 2 and Solasta 2 are going to take up a ton of time as well. So
This will hurt.
I rather the other righteous playthrough is not in the cards anytime soon. The kingdom of the cleansed does not tolerate sacrilege. Interesting. Similar issues with this game. Had a bug that might have been a Toybox mod issue, but I had to stop Kingmaker near the end. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I was not happy, to say the least. Couldn't handle replaying so much. Yeah.
All according to plan.
I had many things that I wanted to do content-wise once I finished this game, and I felt like I couldn't do it unless I had a playthrough that I went through properly. Like, I want to do a guide on how you complete the Nerissa romance in this game. How can I do that if I haven't went through it myself and successfully picked that up? I also want to do a comparison video between this this game and Wrath of the Righteous, but I need to get through to the end to be able to speak on that. So in a lot of different ways, it was just like, no, you need to have a complete clean playthrough to use so that you can make sure you're giving accurate information to people. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Who are they? Oh, I fear. I allow this preacher. Sure. Yeah, he's got my permission. Whatever. Who are you? Tristan? Is this Tristan? Yes, it is. Spoke of the goddess. What is this kingdom? But whatever. Immediately. Okay, so that is an actual quest I need to deal with. No problem.
As it should be.
We will do so in just a moment. Brought some relics. And then any of this. Nope.
In due time.
We'll sell all this, sell that. We don't have anybody use daggers. None of us use that either. This is for acid aura. We do have people who use an acid ore, and we definitely got people that use full plate, so we'll hold off on that. My Anna says the Queen Galfrey. I can run now. I know there are many people who are not particularly big fans of her. Not particularly. Oh, that's right. You still need a Dwarven War Axe or whatever. I should have checked. Leaf Lady 1,000 times better. One Blessed Path. Okay, so we'll hold on to that. And you could take this. Sure, you like that. And then she can actually take this, right? I believe. And then this doesn't help you, but you're not wearing anything else, so you might as well go ahead and take an acid or one. In fact, you use a little bit of acid, so this does help you a tad bit. All right, now let's go ahead and sell. You have anything for sale? Take that, deal, beautiful. Then we'll go ahead and rest. And then we'll deal with Trish's quest. But I'll be honest, Galfrey romance is cool. I agree. I think it's very, very awesome. I went through it as an angel and enjoyed it immensely. Only thing I don't like about it is when you get to the end of the game and she can finally join as a companion and her gear is absolute dog shit and her mechanics don't allow her to do anything special. Like, I felt like she was going to have creme de la creme, amazing stuff, and lay the smackdown on enemies. That's not the way it is at all. She is absolutely a downgrade from Sela. What's up, Kaiser? Cost you bad. You actually are tolerating harm on the second screen. Hey, look. Everybody's got their little ways. I'm not worried about them. Yeah, the Angel arc is fun. Angel is probably my favorite mythic path in the game because it's so amazing both thematically and mechanically. Whereas some of the other paths, they kind of feel like one or the other. Oh, when they find out you've been brainwashed, girl. Okay. All right. I'm having fun with my first playthrough of Wrath, enjoying Azada. I love Avu. I'm in Act 3. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, Avu is a lot of fun, and Azada is amazing. Azada is really, really cool. I don't like Azada as mechanically as much as I like Angel, but I think thematically it's just as strong. She sucks as a companion. I always Toybox her to another class. Yeah. Not cool. Ironically, she's better as an undead than she is as your regular companion. If you get the undead version, she's a Thundercaller. I find that Angel is the easiest path to pull off. You get insane powers very early if you play as a design caster like Oracle. Yep, I like doing it as an Ecclesi Theurge. Divine protection from poison. That's irrelevant. I'm not in no rush for that. And we can get divine up there again, which would be awesome. So something to keep in mind. But first we got to deal with this quest. All right. And oh, I forgot to report to Gunderson. So we have to do that when we get back. Where is this quest? Where is this quest? Barack and all. Oh, here we go. Secret Sanctum. So it's actually very close. That's awesome. I always thought it was weird that Azada can become a devil rather than Angel the Devil. I think Angel the Devil would be too too hard. Like it's complete polar opposites. Whereas, well, you know, then again, Azada is chaotic as well. So yeah, I guess it is interesting. Yeah, I don't know why they would make that decision. I like the Holy Wrath Oracle Angel. I've never done that one before. I always played as the more cuddly angel type. What's great about Holy Wrath?
Outdoor adventures are good for skin and body shape, but they just ruin the hair.
I keep forgetting to do this, and that's why she doesn't have more haste slots. I keep saying to myself, why doesn't she have more haste? She should have more haste. And I keep forgetting she doesn't have more haste because, oh, this is not cool, actually. Because she needs more access. Okay, so we do need to get Hiding Spell because we're missing one slot we could potentially have. And then, but we could get that slot though. Do that. Anytime now. There we go. Right spell, spell book, level 4. There we go. Could do that. We only need one of those. The rest of these could be those. Beautiful. You should have Hurricane Bow. In fact, we don't need Long Strider. We'll give you 2 of these. And then this is Sense Vitals, I believe. Although it might turn out you need Bark Skin now that I think about it. Because we got a bunch of frontliners and I haven't seen Bark Skin for anybody. Yeah, you don't have Bark Skin either. That might be a problem. Do you have Bark Skin? No, you do not. So yeah, we'll let him have that for now. One criticism of the mythic paths that you cannot choose the Del pad right away. Yep, it's rough. You can look up the Holy Wrath build on YouTube. Purge the enemies with fire. Nice. I am sure that is a blast. Yeah, all of those paths that force you to wait until like Act 5, they all suffer. They all suffer. Devil's no different. Although the update for Devil helped a lot. I especially like being able to corrupt Galfrey. That's fun. Corrupt Galfrey and then making her your one night stand is pretty freaking cool. Come on, man. I really miss Wrath of the Righteous allowed you to fast forward this crap. Really, really do. All fall to their knees and devote themselves to the goddess will be cleansed. 9 months later, she shows up. That'll be hilarious. Lich is your favorite path? Yeah. I can't deal with mute companions. It bothers me. It bothers me. It feels rather empty compared to other options where you got all the companions with you. Yeah, big fan of Angel, big fan of the Demon Path, big fan of the Azada Path. And the Aeon Path is really, really freaking cool as well. You could corrupt Aru and Galfrey as Devil, but when I tried that, Aru attacked me when I met up with her again. You have to already be a devil when you get to Aru for the second time. If you are an Aeon, which I assume you are like a lawful evil Aeon, when you got to her, she will not join up with you. I don't mind. To each his own. To each his own. Stop. You don't know what you're doing. Curse the Baron. Well, at least somebody got away. And we lost our haste. That's unfortunate. You see this axe in my hand? It is not just for show. Nah, use a devil. It might be any lawful alignment then. Why are they running? Who's making them run? That's weird. I don't have anything that frightens enemies. The goddess will know of your betrayal. Done something to turn off earlier. No, it might also be that I think if you're a lawful alignment, Aru won't join back with you. And when I say lawful alignment, a lawful alignment mythic path. So I think it's both Aeon and Devil that she won't join up with. There's a trap. There we go. All right, now some of these guys are still alive, correct?
All according to
Okay,
plan.
no, they all left. Fine. Works for me. Now you can corrupt Woljif, yeah, and I really think it's really cool the way his voice acting changes based on whether or not you've corrupted him. Really cool stuff. Right, well, he does not care what you are so long as you bring him profit. She has a hidden stat. You have to be more good than bad if you want her back at all times. That's not true. You could be completely cruddy towards her, but if you corrupt her towards evil, then it won't be a problem as long as you're a more chaotic oriented alignment. But if you're lawful, then she has no interest, regardless of how good or not good you've been towards her. No.
That is not far.
Nightcat, take care, dude. You know what? Since I'm here, there's a part of me. How much longer do I have before I got to talk to Tristan in the capital? That's fine. 16 days. I think that means 2 days and we're gonna be back over here. So yeah, let's do that. Gonna play the full Outcat lineup this year, but I gotta squeeze Pillars 2 in there too. Do you plan to check out Pillars 1 once the patch is fully implemented? The check to see if she will rejoin you has text that she either does or does not consider you to be fun. I assume that means chaotic. Interesting. That sounds familiar to me as well. That's not as I've experienced it. It's like I said. Interesting. Yeah, my understanding is that it's just about lawful or chaotic.
In due time.
But I haven't played it in some time, so for all I know, something has changed. Have you heard anything else? Okay, I should go. And then let's sell all this. Nope, don't need that either. And yep, that's fine. Done. Do that and get to the tavern. Cool. I did a demon playthrough and played it like Sanguine from Elder Scrolls. Some became corrupted, some didn't. I was a do what you want kind of demon. Nice. Oh, you just beat Pillars 1. Nice. I thought I wouldn't like real-time Apollos, but you love Pillars. That's awesome. In my opinion, in a lot of ways, Deathfire is even better. I like Pillars 1 thematically more, but mechanically, Deathfire is a significant upgrade. Curse item. The island has seen too much sorrow now, and the locals should stay away from the place. All right. And beautiful. And let's see. Regarding your story. All right. You're not ready to talk. No problem. I'll let that be for now. I keep forgetting to do this, don't I? Still have no ranks in trickery. I keep forgetting to do that. So I see no reason to try turn-based. I also feel like 90% of encounters and pillars don't really justify that. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I experience it. But what little I did experience of turn-based, I felt like it was a significant improvement and that the game feels much better that way. But we'll see. Didn't really need it for a solo enemy boss fight anyways. Just wanted to see what it was like. What difficulty did you play on? Did I rest already? I guess I did. Maybe. No, I don't think I did. Let me rest to be sure. Boom, 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 boom. And then how much do I have? 15 days. So let's just, I think it starts really at 14 days, right? Boom, boom, boom. How would you compare Solasta versus Baldur's Gate 3? Solasta has significantly worse production values than Baldur's Gate 3. The writing is also not nearly as good, but from a gameplay standpoint, it's a much pure translation of D&D tabletop mechanics. BG3 comes off as much more of a homebrew when you compare it to a game like Solasta. Solasta feels like true D&D. So if you love D&D mechanics or you love tabletop games, I highly recommend Solasta is worth checking out despite some of the issues that it has. We got rank up, we got economy, which I'm not ready to do yet until we are finished with certain things. So let's skip this day. Yep. And get to Bald Hilltop, just like I thought. Rotten Beast, definitely want to do that. Ragonga is best for it, then we'll have Ragonga do it. Reagent demands you, sure, no problem. Not gonna have you do that because you are going to be my next rank up, right? Unless, yeah, Divine is at 2, so yeah, we'll wait on that. Hard for Pillars 1 and challenging for Kingmaker. Nice, okay. Solasta and BG3 are not really attempting the same thing other than using a 5e rule set. Layering games are so much their own thing. Solasta is quite janky. I'm about 25 hours into it right now with my group of friends. They're doing the same thing from the standpoint of telling what is supposed to be a massive, epic fantasy story in a D&D setting. But other than that, I would agree with you. They're very, very separate. Very, very separate. And feel like very different experiences. How much of a writer storyteller would you say you are? Me? I haven't had any experience really with being a writer. I feel like I end up being a storyteller on the chat all the time, but a writer, not so much. I rather prefer Solasta because Baldur's Gate 3 makes you feel like you could break the world. Solasta keeps you humble. Solasta absolutely does keep you humble. That's for darn sure true. Who is this? Grand Diplomat. Excellent. And I will take Lindsay. Darling, it's good to have you. And then Regent is ready for another rank up. No problem. And I still don't want you doing that. So we're going to hold off on that. And we'll go do Bald Hilltop. I love playing Temple of Elemental Evil as a custom campaign in Solasta. Oh, that's the other thing. Solasta has a lot of custom content where players were able to come in and put together different maps and things for you to play through. And I never played any of that, but from what I've been told, some of it was quite good and worth checking out. So you kind of get a lot of bang for your buck with Solasta. Also, while I did feel like the writing was very poor in the base game, it got 3 DLCs, and I felt like the writing got better with each one, so that by the time you reach the final DLC, which I think was like Palace of Ice or something like that, I felt like, okay, this feels like a much more complete and tolerable experience. The writing still didn't blow me away, but it was miles better than what I felt like we got in the original base game. Gave up on Solasta after about 30 hours. I felt I experienced most of what the game offered mechanic wise, and the story was too weak to hold my interest. Well, the thing is, I recalled Solasta gives you campaign modules. I recalled each module felt like basically 20 hours. It only took me like 20 hours to get through it. And then with each DLC is its own separate module and its own separate story as well. So I always played completely new, different characters. Like, I didn't try to repeat the same character over and over again, because if you do that, then most definitely the mechanics are going to get stale, and it's going to be very easy for you to feel like, all right, I'm doing the same thing over and over again.
Enemy approaching.
Don't time wasted.
My guy is putting in work with that battle axe. Putting in work.
In due time.
Beautiful. I'm 25 hours into Crown the Magistrate, and it doesn't seem like it's over yet. Few more gems to go. Interesting. Then I'm going to try the campaign that's 12 to 20 that directly follows up the main Crown campaign. I never played 12 to 20 in Solasta, so that must be a custom campaign or something that you're talking about. Everything that the devs did stopped at level 12. The other 3 DLCs, yeah, the 3 DLCs are all standalone. Playing Solasta was like playing Neverwinter Nights in terms of the custom-made stuff. I never played the custom-made stuff in Neverwinter Nights either. Well, was it good? Boom, doom, boom, 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 doom, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. You're the one we don't want to do yet. So we're gonna do a little save there, and then rank up the treasurer once again. Await a report. Will do. DLC just unlocks levels 13 and 16 for the editor, but the DLC itself is at level 12. Interesting. Training who? Bartholomew? I'm not interested in that. Invitation. Okay. Yeah, lots of cool stuff like Icewind Dale and stuff. Ooh. Oh, so is it like the full story of Icewind Dale in Solasta? Like, does it actually work? Like, I never played Icewind Dale. If I played the Icewind, oh, no, you're talking about Neverwinter Nights, right? Like, if I played the Icewind Dale mod that's in Neverwinter Nights, does that give me the full storyline of the original Icewind Dale game? If you play again, are you going to romance both of the twins? I am not playing this game again anytime soon. If I did play again, sure, I'd probably romance the twins. Whom will we invite for the hunt? Why not Aldori? How would you describe? All right, invite the guests. Oh, this is when you do the hunt. Okay. Ryan's beta is a lot too because the game itself has a lot of heart and it's very solid mechanically. I agree. Because the guys, they're only hunters. Does seem that the hype concerning Solasa 2 indicates they are aware of the criticisms and will attempt to address them. I agree. I agree. Repair your grandfather's armor, please. Thank you so much.
Hunting together with foreign guests.
Season of Bloom. Yeah, the voice actors seem to be having a ball. I definitely agree with that. All right, Grand Diplomat. A bunch of other people are ready for an upgrade. Monster sighting, sure. He's all good. That's opportunity. That's opportunity. That's opportunity. Okay, so it's all opportunities from here on out. I just did another rank up on economy, so we're good on that for a little while. You're probably who I would want to rank up next, honestly. So I'm gonna leave this alone. Sure. And you, okay, so yeah, that's fine. Who could do that? Again, you're the person who I want to be working on these things, so we'll leave that alone for now. And yeah, living in the Midwest is playing Icewind Dale. Think so if it's still available, but I'd recommend the enhanced edition Icewind Dale. Why would you recommend that more? Should be a fun month for the channel. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to March. Should be fun indeed. Should be fun indeed. I think it's gonna be a great time. Actually, you know what? I just remembered something. Shouldn't there be... Hold on. Hold on. I will give Solasa 2 a chance. I did not enjoy Kingmaker, but Wrath is my most played game in my library. Okay, I really improved Pathfinder in the second go round. Season of Bloom start. What did you dislike so much about Kingmaker? What's up, Nemo? I haven't played this game in so long, I forgot what the story is. You've taken over the stolen lands, and there's a nymph who keeps destroying kingdoms, and you got to figure out how to stop her. Nah, I actually am really hoping they make another Pathfinder because this universal system is so much fun. I would agree. I think it's amazing.
That is not far.
Not my kingdom. I swear you're supposed to get a meeting when the nymph comes in Act 3, but you know what? I also don't know what's supposed to trigger that or when it's supposed to happen, so I'll have to take another look at that and find out. Try to make sure I haven't already screwed up this playthrough. Hopefully not, because it's the complete OG feel, and you can mod it with a cool mod to make it harder. Interesting. I probably would not be particularly interested in making it harder. I only like hard games when I really love the mechanics. Does Icewind Dale use the Thackle system? If so, I'm not going to be interested in making it harder. Hell, I might play the damn thing on story mode. Like with Wrath of the Righteous, I could play through Wrath of the Righteous on unfair. Like it wouldn't be particularly fun to me. And so I'm not interested in it. I've never done it before, but I could do it because the mechanics interest me enough where I would feel compelled to go ahead and figure out how to make a higher difficulty work. But I'm just not the type of person who gets off on or really finds something fun or more fun just because it's more difficult. Doesn't really do anything for me. I still get to play Wrath Sight Unseen, but all the DLTs, looking forward to it. Nice. I actually love Kingdom Management. I hope Wrath has something to manage in the background. It does. It's got Crusade Management. I beat Icewind Dale and its 2 add-ons with Mario, Luigi, and Peach. Was fun doing a 3-person team. That's awesome. Hey. You have to rest at Oleg's to get more Leaf Girl Lady? Really? I didn't think so, but maybe you might be right. All right, you all. That is it for today. I think it's been a very productive stream. It's kind of rough going back through this again, but we're plugging away. We're finally in Act 3, which is progress in and of itself. I need to do a better job of consistently rating people and sending my folks somewhere. So give me a second while I try to find a good person for us to raid. Hey, there's somebody. There's a few people playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, but it looks like neither one of them speak English. So that's probably not the best idea. Hold on. Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm probably the only person on the planet. Yep, I am. Who's streaming that? Wrath of the Righteous, there's only 2. What about Road Trader? Who's streaming Road Trader right now? There's someone with just 1 viewer streaming Road Trader. So you know what? We'll go ahead and send him a raid. Raid Carnivorous Brain. He's chilling, casual, and he's Gen Z. By all means, does that work? This channel's follower has follower or subscriber only chant. Yep, sure, whatever. Okay. Anyway, appreciate all of you. It was great streaming with you. I hope all of you enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Night, Kaiser. Take care, Quintek. Night, Kaiser. Sarah Bonde, you have a good evening. Take care, Thor.